I don't know. Hey, what's up, young Dorito? So the notifications did go out. Cool. Hey, Lola Blue. Okay, I wasn't sure there. I didn't know if the notifications went out or not. I was kind of like, wait a minute. CCC, what is up? How's it going, my brother? Sorry, I won't be able to see the chats off YouTube, only through StreamYard right now. Unless we have ourselves a panel, then I'll get that set up. So I don't know who's modded or not modded right now, um, but yeah. White Tupac, how's it going? But moderators, like yeah, try not to ban anybody. If you're not sure, just time them out. You know, Rob, Brett. Hey, what's up, Brett? If you're not, are you modded, Brett? I can't tell because like I'm only looking at StreamYards. If you're not, I will mod you later, but I'm pretty sure you already are. Hey, Sean. Hey, Bill Evans. Hey, brother. How you doing? How it goes? Wow, I just did the spur of the moment. I don't go live really anymore, and I didn't see anybody else going live. I think there was a PvP premiere, and I don't know if it was almost over, but I thought I would just go live. And if somebody wants to come up, we can have a panel. Let me put the Now I have to verify who you are, but let me put the link here. Hi Chantel, Dusty, Rob, in the chat. 1 second here. Okay, there's the link, and I don't know if I can pin it or not. It only lets me star it. I'll star it, whatever that means. Um, yeah, it won't let me pin it on StreamYard. Sorry, but there's a link. Um, if anybody wants to come up, I do need to verify that you are you. Um, you know, if you do want to give me a thumb up, I'm not going to bring you up until you turn the video back off. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to, yeah, docs or tell, oh, this person looked like the. No, yeah, I don't do that sort of thing. Hey, Vic, what's up, buddy? You want to come up? Okay, cool. Yes, and yes, I want to talk to you about that Manna Monroe thing too, actually. So I'm glad you're coming up. Get that link up there because it won't let me pin it. Uh, so I'm on my phone on StreamYard. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming in here. That really means a lot to me, honestly. I really appreciate it. Hi, Potluck, or hi, Potluck, and hi, Tonya, Chantel, Bill. I just thought I would just go live just to see if anybody wanted to shoot. You know what? And maybe have a little panel. Looks like we're going to have a panel here a little bit. Vic's going to be coming up, and we'll see what happens from there. Here we go. Somebody's coming up now. Hey, Vic.
Hey, bro.
Oh, wait. You
It's,
know what? Hold on. I got to plug in my headset. I'm sorry. 1 second. I thought I was plugged in. Oh, my goodness. How did people even hear me? Hold on 1 second. All right. You there?
yeah.
Okay. Make sure this is turned down. I'm sorry. Wasn't even thinking. Okay. Do we sound okay down there, chat? No echoes or anything? Get a 1 if we're good. Por
Testing.
favor.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Got a 1. All right. Hey, Gina. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. What is that there? That looks like a snake. Am I right?
Yes, a cobra is for somebody in the community. They needed something for their Cobra Mustang, and it's almost one of a kind.
Wow.
And they win car shows with it, and they needed you know, some kind of plaque. And he's going to send me some money, for some materials. And so I'm cutting this out as a proto copy. I may use it, I may not. It's of a thicker veneer that I sandwiched between two pieces of maple veneer. So when I cut it, it won't snap off, like the fangs right here. They'll
Hmm.
snap off when I cut it. So by sandwiching it between two thicker pieces of veneer, I can really get the detail when I cut it. Everything that's white right here will be cut out,
Thank you,
you
Brett.
know.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that, buddy, for sharing the stream. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks really
But
nice, Vic.
it's a 40th anniversary. It's going to have the date on one side, and then it's going to have the 40th anniversary on the other side. But it's going to be one big plaque glued down to some wood. But this part here, the snake is going to be raised along with the letters that goes across the bottom and the sides. It's going to be raised also.
Okay.
But
Give me
this is
just a
that's the
all
snake. I
right.
was going to do a smaller one, but you know, I think the bigger one looks a lot better than the small one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh, I'm listening. I'm gonna go to my laptop so I can try to pull this stream up on YouTube because it's harder for me to, the chat situation is harder to deal with just on my phone. I should have did
right.
this in my. It was literally a last minute decision, so I didn't even think to start on my phone. I mean, on my computer as opposed to my phone. Hey, if you guys could hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Um, I know, I think it was Alex that was talking about the other day that the algorithm is ran by the thumbs up, not the amount of viewers or something. Or I don't know how that was said, but yeah, I'd appreciate it. I don't usually say stuff like that because I don't really care about, the whole like, share, and subscribe thingy, unless it's a catch or something like that or something or whatever. But yeah. What's up,
Well, you ought to
Damone?
tell them hit the thumbs
Oh,
up. I always hit the thumbs up.
oh yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Brett, I wanted to make sure that okay, that is you, 5,000 plus subs. Okay, Brett, I thought you were modded, so now I can mod you now, dude. So you should be modded now. Yeah, you're modded now, Brett. There you go. See, I couldn't tell on StreamYard, through the phone. It doesn't show the wrench or the color of if they're blue or if they're not or whatever. So, but anyway, sorry about that. Go ahead there, Vic.
That's fine, man.
Hi,
But
Brett.
yeah, I got my saw fixed. I had to go out and buy some new new little wing nuts for it because they got stripped out, tighten it down and everything. I didn't oil it, so I have to oil it.
Yeah.
That's what I use, stick it between here and I go up and down like that right there when I'm cutting.
So that being thicker, you said there was two slabs of maple or two slabs of Vermeer
Yeah,
with.
this is maple. I put maple on both sides and then I tape it around the edges. I put tape on it. And then where I cut it, I go ahead and put tape on it because it spreads apart. In between here is black veneer. And when I'm cutting like the teeth right there, the fangs will break off. But since it's actually three pieces of veneer, it helps the fangs not to be snapped off when I'm cutting it.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
when I'm
1
cutting,
second. 1 second.
all righty.
Can one of my mods confirm if that's the real Devin Thorne? If it is, I want to give him a wrench. I don't know if that's the real one though. Sorry, Devin. I mean, unless you want to IG me or DM me real quick, you're on my Instagram. But I just want to make sure it is you. I don't want to mod the wrong Devin. That's why I mod a lot of people, because if it's the real person, I want to mod them. No, I'm fake. It's probably you, but I just need somebody to help me verify. It is him. Okay, thank you, Lala. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, Mr. Thorne. There you go, buddy. Go ahead, Vic. Sorry.
I was going to say, and all these flat spots in the snake, I'm going to have to cut those out also. So all these lines in between here won't snap off either because it's got
Yeah,
to be black and white. That's
I
what they
got you.
preferred. They didn't
I
want
got
the
your.
maple, so I decided,
Yeah,
well, I'll go ahead and use the black and white. I have some thicker black veneer, but the white veneer is real thin, and I have to laminate that on some thinner veneer to where it would raise it up to the same thickness of the black veneer.
yeah. Hold on 1 second, Devin. I got your DM. Thank you, buddy. And Hebrew, good to see you, my friend. Hello. I hope you can come up. Did I pin the? Oh wait, I should have pinned the. I can pin it. Give me 1 second, Vic. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just a little. I'll be honest. I'm a little confused because I don't go live much. So let's see. How did I do this last time? Post a comment. I think I just press down, paste. Yep, from my phone. Now it should show up here where I can pin it now. All right. So Hebrew, if you want to come up, or see pin message. There we go. There it is. So there's the link if anybody wants to come up there. All right, go ahead, Vic.
But no, the guy commissioned it to me, for $150 and all. So I decided I'll go ahead and start it, just cut the pattern out and, do the filling in later on with the white.
Yeah, looks good, man.
But, I've been working on Constantine's uh,
Hi, Rebecca.
coat of arms.
Mm-hmm.
I've been making these little swords parts for his coat of arms. Cutting these little things like that one there, that was hard to do to get it just right. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Hi,
but,
Vlad.
I got them all cut
Dragonfly.
and everything, and I'm ready to
Mm-hmm.
put it in.
If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hi, Brother Evans. Rebecca. Yeah, I think blah, blah, blah. Tonya. Yeah, I'll have to still get with you about the Marilyn Monroe one, because I still
Yeah,
want
I've
one of
been working
those.
on those here and
Hey,
there.
Steph.
I got like 3 or 4 projects started and hadn't finished anything except Bill's, not Bill's, but Edwards's casket and the Bob Marley.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the Bob Marley, right?
Oh yeah, I like that. That
Okay.
was good. Hey, Rob, and Steph. Bill, gang bang. Thanks, Bill, for letting us show those pictures earlier on the other stream. That's pretty cool. Handsome dog you got there. So Bill, is the casket that you're doing for Bill the same as you did for Ed? The same design?
Well, no, I'm not doing Bill casket. I'm doing Bill guitar. Uh, and it's gonna open up. There's gonna be shelves in it.
Oh, nice.
I got it cut out, but I haven't glued the sides on it yet. Because I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna glue it together, how everything's going together. I just got the back of it cut out. Actually, I need more
Yeah.
wood. The plywood for the front. When I go out and get the uh, Luan, it's a type of plywood. It's real stable. Then I can cut that out, and then I can glue the Marilyn Monroe's on that Luan. It doesn't bow like how plywood does. It's
Yeah.
very stable type of wood.
Yep. Vic knows his wood.
But yeah, I'm real happy how the Bob Marley turned out.
Oh yeah, it turned out great. All of them, everything you've done has always turned out great. So I don't. You got a natural talent for that.
See, that's the Bob Marley, and it's really glossy. Yeah.
Forgot what I did with my. Oh, it's in my pocket. My Mary Jane vape wax thingy. There we go. I got it now. But oh yeah. Now that is really. Yeah, put you on full screen, buddy. Hold on. Let me get you on full screen here. Remove. No. Show the layout. Look at that, ladies and gents. Look at that.
Yeah,
That
that
is
was like
amazing.
my, you know, if the Edwards
Hey,
casket,
DJ.
that's, I guess you'd call that marquetry, but actually doing someone's face, a person, this is the first marquetry that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, as I said, it's really glossy. I have to keep putting more and more coats of polyurethane on it, though.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? What's up, Vic? How's everything going?
Hey, Shep.
I'm
Hey,
doing okay,
DJ.
bro.
So, what kind of art is that? Is that an etching or?
No, this is all wood veneer.
Oh, wood veneer. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
Bob
all wood
Marley, huh?
veneer.
It's
Yeah.
awesome looking.
I cut it out. I got a bunch of different colors of veneer. So I said, well, I can do this picture. I found it online and talked to the artist who first did it, and they gave me the okay to do it. But it's like this here's black veneer, and you can see that it's real thin.
Yeah.
I can bend it. It's real thin.
I thought it was
And
I thought you did like an etching and then just press it on some wood, but you're doing something different.
no, I'm cutting the pieces out. I'm cutting them out. Cut
Yeah,
them
I
out.
see. I see now.
I use this saw here. It's this coping saw. I stick
Yeah.
it in this little crack right here, and I do like that.
Wow.
And I cut all the parts out and put it together like a puzzle.
They don't teach that in art school because I took some art classes. I went to a hoity-toity college in Texas, and I wanted to get around chicks, and it's a no to. So I took some a couple art courses, a couple acting courses, but I remember doing etchings, where you have to get you do your picture, and then you got to burn it with acid, and then you got to do resin,
Right.
and you can put it on like any kind of paper or wood. I thought you did that. This is a process. They don't teach this in art class. It's just something you did. You figured out on your own.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I just learned how to do this
Hey,
like
Cat
I
Eyes.
guess a few months ago.
You sell those?
Not yet. I just make them and give them away. It's like I made a
Holy shit!
casket for a friend of mine, and it was a gift. Uh, And it's like this piece here, I have a therapist that I started going to, and they're not charging me anything. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna go in, see her, next month, and I'm just gonna leave it there in a chair for her. They can't take gifts, so I'm just gonna leave it there for her. She has dreads also, and I thought, well,
I mean,
should.
I had some ideas that I might be an artist.
Nicole.
Like the first 2 or 3 semesters, maybe 4, going to college, and I came
Right.
home and I took an art class, and I took a lot of art classes because I was very full of myself. Right, I thought I was an artist. I have technical ability to draw and paint, all that other stuff. I just didn't have any ideas, right? So I'm laying all these, skills and how do you do sculpting. I went home and I took a summer course in a community college, and I met a guy, and he was a roughneck, on the oil rigs, and he was a welder, right? And he was way older than me. I was probably like 19 or whatever. This guy's like, he was an old guy, but he's way older than me. He's like 32. And he just decided to go back, because you have time off. You go like on the rigs, or you do a job in the field. You're like on and off like a month or whatever. So he decided that he was going to go to school and he's going to do art classes, but he was a welder. So, and this is the sculpting class, right? This motherfucker started, he's like fucking sculpting shit with his fucking welding shit. This guy was doing like shit that should have been like it could have been anywhere. The art teacher saying, yeah, this is stuff you can put like in New York. And I realized right there, dude, there's the levels to this shit, right? Like I may be able to technically do something, right? But I wasn't creatively as adept as that guy was. So I said, I better do something else. So I got into into business stuff, into mathematics and all that. So I just basically dropped all that bullshit because I don't have it. I knew I didn't have an artistic level to that. Like I could never figure out how to do what you're doing. There's just people out there who are innately, they see a piece of veneer, they say, I can do this with it. I can put this together, right? And then they come up with some fucking beautiful art. I can technically draw a flower or paint a flower, but I can't look at something and say this could be that, right? Nah.
Well,
So like,
what I did, I just looked at television and watched how they did it. And I said to myself, that's not hard. I was brought up, you're not good enough to do that. You can't do that. And so I always try to prove them wrong, and I did it. It's like people telling me I wasn't an artist, so I drew a person. And people are always harder to draw.
I've seen thousands of people who do pictures of like Bob Marley, but that's a really artistic take on it. I'm just saying that I know there's a difference between me and that guy, and I go, you know what? I came to the conclusion that I was wasting my time doing this. Right. So I said, okay, I'll just become I majored in economics.
Okay.
And it was a good school. I made my switch. But whatever. My cousin went to that.
This here's the veneer, it's like, if you look at it, it's real thin. I can actually bend it.
Oh,
but I just took the parts, looked at the colors, matched it up to the picture that I seen. As long as I have a picture, you can match the colors up. And what I did, I stacked the colors all together. It's like 9 colors in Bob Marley. Then I taped everything together, and then I just put the picture over the top of it, and I cut it out like a puzzle. And once I cut one piece out, I stuck it in a little tray, where I had 9 pieces that same color. So you can actually make 9 Bob Marleys, but the other ones are going to look different,
Yeah.
You'll end up like Andy Warhol making Campbell soups, different colors, so I'd have different colors Bob Marley.
You should, I don't know what part of the country are you in?
Huh?
What part of the country are you in?
Oh, I'm from Atlanta.
Well, you're in Atlanta. There's all kinds of artsy-fartsy places you can go like to some place and sell that shit, like, or get a table, something, man. If you're interested in doing that, I mean, heck.
Well,
It's just
what
a
I'm going to
hobby.
start doing, I don't feel that I'm really all that good right now. So, this is like practice. People want something. And so I said, I look at the pictures like the Cobra, the 40th anniversary of the Cobra Shelby,
Yeah.
and he has a very rare car. So it was an honor for me to do it for him because he wins trophies on his cars, and it was an honor for him to get a piece of my artwork. So, he would be the first one that I'd be taking money from.
Yeah, these veneers are stuff you put like it's like this is like for furniture or things like this is something that it's something you put on furniture you make or
Yeah, yeah,
because
you
of
can
that.
put it on furniture. See, that's what I'm going to start trying to do is
Oh, you
do something
are.
like Chippendale. Where I take the little parts and stick them in sand to darken them up, and then
Yeah.
glue it down on the surface.
Hmm. See, this is a
See,
more
once I
interesting
get my
stream.
picture all made, then I flip it over and glue it down. You see, I use this. It's called veneer tape. You use veneer tape
Yeah.
to
That
stick
helps prevent
everything
it from
together so
breaking
it don't
too.
fall apart.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, see, Southwest Jets. This is a more interesting subject than anything Sam Hill's ever put on his fucking stream. I'll tell you that. He's still
There you
bitching
go.
about stuff. He's still
Oh,
bitching about shit.
I
Is he?
know, right?
It's like how long? It's like we're trying to get dinner on here around around an hour and a half. I decided to do I was told by the doctor they pulled out 4 polyps out of my colon, out of my
Oh
asshole,
boy.
and I haven't got the biopsies back. So I think that one of them might be cancerous. I might have cancer. So
I'll keep you in my prayers, man.
The doctor told me that you eat too much red meat. So I decided that I was going to go down to the stupid grocery store and buy the most expensive cut of meat that I could, which was a standing rib roast, prime rib. And I'm smoking that motherfucker all day today, and we're having a fucking Sunday dinner, and I got like an hour and 40 minutes left on that fucking to get it to a perfect medium bloody rare, and I'm gonna enjoy that motherfucking steak because this probably be the last one I have. Either way, right? It's like I'm not gonna eat red meat anymore. I'm gonna eat fucking vegetables.
Not to interrupt, but
and,
can you watch this is the new TOS and everything unmonetized and whatnot? So you can just kind of leave out the F word. I'd appreciate it.
Sorry. So I'm just gonna. So the rest of my life I'm gonna be eating fish and chicken. So I'm gonna have my last cut of meat. I'm from Texas. I can't be not eating red meat.
Right. I grew up in Texas.
Apparently, I don't want to die. My father, 3 of his siblings have died from colon cancer. That's why I was like early on. My dad hasn't had it, but like I think it's weird because 1 sister and 2 brothers. Well, 2 brothers died. One died of prostate cancer. One died of colon cancer. His current older brother, he has it now, but he's like in his 80s. And one of his sisters died of it. It was so rare that a woman even gets it. So I was always like, I have to get this, and you have to get it early. I think I got my first one when I was like 39. So this is my second one, and it came up with a lot of polyps. Like I was telling you earlier, it was pretty cool because, like I said, the Indian doctor was super cute. You're on your shoulder. I know you got. Vic, have you ever had like a prostate? What do you got? Prostate, but what do you got? Colonoscopy. They put you on your side.
I never have.
Oh, you should get them. They put you on your side to make you cross your leg. Like you have one the leg you have on your on your side, like you're on your left side. So your left leg is straight like a board. So they make your right leg go over it, like cross it, right? So you're on your side, right? And they introduce the team to you. And this really cute Indian, Dot, not Feather, petite. She has to be very petite, right? She's like, oh, she's so petite and cute and busted, nice little, chesty. She pokes over and says, "Oh, I'm gonna be," and she's very, very, very soothing, rubbing your shoulder. Because I'm worried, I don't get women to touch me in an intimate way, right? So I'm enjoying this. And then another woman comes out. I don't know if she's a proctologist or another type of doctor. Another beautiful girl. She looks like Eva Longoria, but she's like old, and she's looking at me very voluptuous though, very voluptuous. She's rubbing me, and then the only thing that set it off, oh, these women are they're gonna touch my butt, right? And they're gonna suck stuff. Oh, there's an intimate, but I'm already unconscious by the time they're touching my butt, so I'm never gonna get that sensation. But I know what happened. I know that they really touched my butt, so I was like, great. But then I'm looking at the anesthesiologist, the nurse anesthesiologist is the one giving them the medication. It's like this dude, it's like it's a dude looking at me because he's in the direction of where I'm leaning. And
they
then
probably gave you propofol or whatever that shit is that killed Michael
I don't know what they gave me. I don't care. But then the anesthesiologist, very, very smart looking guy, right? He's the actual doctor. Anesthesiologist. He was there supervising, and he's on the side because I'm there. There's people in front of me, and there's people behind me. The people and the proctologist, the chicks, and then the anesthesiologist. He pokes in, hey, at the very last minute, hey, I'm your anesthesiologist. Then I woke up like I don't know how many hours later, an hour later, but I knew it. Two really attractive professional women were touching my beehole and getting intimate with me. So
what?
Well, that's what their job is, right? They're touching you, right? They're touching your butt. They have to. Sorry, Southwest Jeff. That's just part of the process. All right?
Is this like a radio gimmick, or is this for
no,
real?
This is honest. This is actually I went to get a colonoscopy.
This isn't your radio show. It's YouTube. So
I'm actually saying and I'm married. People don't believe I'm married, but I am. So I'm not intimate with anyone. This is intimately touching in a level you can't. I haven't even told my wife that the two doctors are women. I felt so like I'm cheating on her. And maybe I don't want to tell her, right? I don't want to say that these women touched me intimately. What's your thoughts?
Well, I just tell her two gay doctors did it.
But then I'd be lying. I don't want to lie, so I'm just until she asks me, I won't say anything, right?
Tell her you had unconsensual threesome with two hot chicks from the hospital. They were both nurses, right?
It could have been a quintuple. There's like a bunch of people in the room,
Well, just tell her they drugged you, man. That's all you got to do.
It was the greatest feeling to have the women rub, because they were rubbing my shoulders and my arms and stuff. I don't know if it's a part of their bedside manner. It was very cool. And then I got the back of my head rubbed by one of them.
Well, they would freak me out by touching me. I don't like to be touched.
I have to agree with Vic.
But I'm a very attractive man. This is the problem.
Well, I'm not, man.
My father looks.
I'm
not conceited. My father looks. All his brothers. He has like 3 brothers, right? And there's 2 sisters. But all the brothers, including my father, they all look like Montgomery Clift, the actor, the famous actor Montgomery Clift. And my mom looks like a spitting image. Even now, she's like in her 70s. She looks like Sally Field. So if you have Montgomery Clift and Sally Field having kids, you're not going to be ugly, all right? So I'm not trying to be conceited, but so maybe they wouldn't touch you the way they did. Maybe they just like the I am an attractive guy.
I don't think they would want to touch me, man. Seriously, I'm not desirable.
I'm not saying. I mean, I'm glad I had the wife I had, but I'm kind of like I'm loyal. I'm not a piece of shit. But it was great. It was like I'm still over the moon about it. But it was a week ago, and I had to drive out to Houston because of the fucking Buttigieg and all the freaking transportation problems, right? And then my wife flew out on the Sunday because it was on Monday. It was this past Monday. I had to go get it. I did it early in the morning. So you have to have somebody drive you, and of course she's my wife. So if I died, she wanted to be there, right? If I died on the Purple Wall like Michael Jackson, so she flew out and we drove back. But she was there in the waiting room or in the waiting area because they say, hey, we'll call you and you get the pickers of the rental car. But she was there in case I passed away. So,
right.
It was quite a thing. So then we drove back to the Arizona. I went right through your state, Southwest Jeff. I went right through New Mexico. I went right through there. It was a long drive. I fucking hate Buttigieg.
You're not too far from me. You're what, 6-7 hour drive?
It was I-10. We just went I-10,
Las
I-10.
Cruces, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice drive. It's a nice. I mean,
beautiful.
I was like a bat out of hell on the way over, right? I gotta get down to my. It's like and I hated. I was like, and I was by myself, right? So it's a shittier drive. You're just by yourself all the way from fucking Arizona. That's a long drive. Basically, half the country.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just hating life. I'm by myself. I don't want to even stop at any motel. So
I love driving. I love
don't like
driving.
being myself.
I have a question. Who's the picture in your avatar?
That's it looks like it look like Bsox, but no, it's Sean Penn's brother. I think it's Chris Penn.
Oh, okay.
I was telling people are saying that Bsox looks ugly. Go, you look like Chris Penn. I don't know how you look ugly.
Oh, I thought that was you, man. For a minute.
No.
That's Chris Penn. I only have him up because he resembles Bsox. See, I got
poor Bsox. Sam Hill did a shitstorm stream on him today. That pissed me off.
Sam Hill and his bullshit. And man, I don't see how anybody isn't shouldn't wear thin with that guy. I mean, come on. Everything should be wearing thin. His little fucking act or whatever the fuck he thinks he's doing.
That's me right there.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's me. See, they won't touch me.
Well, they have to. It's part of their job, but they wouldn't rub you. You're saying they wouldn't rub you. Maybe
I have as much hair on my back as I have on my face.
Oh, there you go. I don't have a lot of hair on I don't have any hair on my back actually.
Well, I got them on my shoulder blades.
I don't even have hair on my ass. I don't know why, but I don't. Men have hairy asses.
TMI.
Sorry. So here's another. Look, this could be Bsox. Like transfer. Like that could be Bsox. That's.
He is a hairy dude. You notice that?
Well, Bsox
is one hairy dude.
Yeah, I'm not. I got a hairy chest, but I don't got. I got some hair in my arms, but I'm not a hairy guy everywhere, all over the place. I don't know.
I got a lot of hair on my chest, and in places that I normally don't have hair.
Well, I think I'll get there. Like here's more Bsox, but this is Michael Penn. No, Chris Penn. Michael Penn's the other brother. Nobody knows about.
I mean, I can reach all the hairy spots on my body. I shave my back every now and again.
Wow, how do you do that?
Well, if I'm going to shave, I use my right hand and shave my left shoulder blade, and then I use my left hand to shave my right shoulder blade.
My shoulders are so broad, I couldn't do that. My chest is like so. I can't do anything like that. No
I'm thankful I don't have any of those problems.
Well, I was into really lifting a lot of weight in all the way to like my late 30s. Like as much weight as I could try to lift, I would try to lift it, and I'm successful most of the time. Whatever you want to call that, it contributed to my anatomy. Look at that. It could be Bsox. I don't know. I like Bsox. So fucking cool. I don't know what Sam has. Well, Sam would have a problem with it, like a cat. Something he thinks the cat said something he doesn't agree with, or he thinks it'll get him some kind of attention. Wait, I like this one though. This is my favorite picture now. I'm gonna start using this. What's the name of the dog?
That's a Dachshund.
But it's a friend of Southwest Jeff. So
yeah, it's Bill Bill GGBG Gangbang.
So you don't know the name of his dog?
Well, was it? He probably told me. I just forgot because that's what I do.
Little doggy. Like I said, I always felt bad for Dachshunds. They're like a normal sized dog, but
her name is Rosa. Rosa. Thank you, Bill.
It's a girl. It's a Rosa. Oh,
she's 15 years old in human years.
Look at that. I bet she's real super cuddly and nice. I've never met a Dachshund with a bad attitude. You ever had a dog, a little Dachshund, weenie dog? They're always nice.
Yeah.
I never had it's like there's some breeds of dogs that the smaller the dog, the worse they seem to be.
Todd?
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. I've never met that breed to be mean or anything.
No, they're always cuddly and they're always like very docile. You have to be if you have little short legs like that, right? You need some help.
Yeah.
You need some help, right? You're not gonna be kicking anybody's ass, but they're not like but what's with these little Chihuahuas and Shih Tzus and all
ankle biters.
I hate those dogs and all the chicks like him and stuff. It's like, like
Hey,
my wife,
that's like the state dog here in New Mexico, man.
yeah, like my wife wanted to get some poodles, and I said no. So I finally got full size poodles and made the compromise. So I say, yeah, I have to have a dog that's like at least 60 pounds. I can't have a little dog. I can't. I mean, I know, no. And they're perfect, nice little. They're hypoallergenic. They don't shed a lot. You know, they're they're brother and sister twins. They were both fixed. We got them from the same litter. They're cute little dog, Luna and Diego. Luna and Diego. Oh shit! I want them coming in here. I want to tease them.
Well, I just have a cat, and he bites me all the time. So
we've had us up to 4 cats because she came in with 4 cats too. 2 of them died of old age, and we're down to 2. We're not getting any more. I keep telling her I'm not getting any more cats. No way. That's it.
Well, I like my cat, even though he's a biter. He's still a good little cat.
No, we got 2 girl cats. We got Macy. I don't know how
he's an old white cat.
Yeah. You know, these cats one's a Maine Coon. That's the big cat. She's a Maine Coon. She'll live to be like another 15 years, right? They live like 30 years. She's like 12, so she'll be around another 10, 12 years. Big old Maine Coon. She stays to herself. You know, she's been around a long time. She'll stay. She's not, but the other one, Macy, oh my God, that cat's super full of energy. It's like the youngest one. So we had it when it was a kitten. The other 2 were younger than Macy, but they're different breeds. It just didn't make it. They're already super old. I think Macy, not Macy, but Macy's the little one. Right. The Maine Coon, because I think that's why she kind of calmed down, because they were all together the longest, and then her friends passed away. I guess but those breeds of cat don't live as long as a Maine Coon. I don't know what breeds they were exactly, but they were old and they passed away. They just they got all.
My favorite cat that I ever had was the Blue Russian, Smokey. Very intelligent cat. Tried to talk human, like the cat literally could say out, hi, bye, just little things like that, and it was potty trained. It would not go in the house at all. Cutest cat, man.
Would go outside, or would go like on the actual toilet? Because I've seen people train their cats.
No, not the toilet thing. No, not like that. No, nothing ridiculous. Just
he want to go outside. Yeah, the Maine Coon wants to go outside to do her bits. She doesn't use a litter box.
But you know what? On the black market, because he was stolen from us, and we found out later on was sold for $800.
Yeah, those are nice cats.
See, that's my cat right here.
The Maine Coon's name is Hannah. I couldn't remember. I felt bad.
Yeah, that cat's beautiful.
Hannah and Macy. I forget the names of the 2 dead cats. Sorry. I'm sorry. They died early on in the relation. No, they didn't. I didn't. When we moved in.
Yeah, beautiful cat.
A lot of cats, and then we got that stupid parrot people talk about that was shipped over from her mom during the pandemic, and then we had that freeze in Texas, and we forgot about it on the porch, and it died. The porch is supposed to be heated, right? It's like a closed-in porch, and it doesn't get cold in Texas. If people forget about it, I'm not keeping a bird in my house. I'm sorry, man. I'm not keeping it. Especially one that talks in Spanish and talks in 6 different voices. It was spooky, man. And sorry, maybe it was subconsciously we left it out there. She didn't want the parrot. It was her freaking grandma's parrot. So it just passed away. It technically didn't pass away. It was still kind of like alive when we took it to the vet, and they decided to let it, go its own way. Like, it's pretty much done for.
Sad, but what can you do?
Well, I don't know that the thing freaking spoke Spanish. I understand Spanish a little, but not like that. I don't know. It seemed to be in a perpetual argument with the other voices in its freaking arsenal. It's like, I don't know where this thing was. It came, apparently the thing is, I don't believe it, but her grandmother brought it over from Cuba. I don't know how you would bring a fucking whatever breed of parrot. I mean, they're birds of paradise of Cuba. I get it. But it could never have survived a boat journey to Miami. No way.
I'd have to agree with you on that one. It'd have to be
Whatever.
flown.
I don't know if it's true. She didn't know it's true because she did. The parrot was always around, right? It's something between her mom and her parent. But so that parrot would have lived like another 30 years. I mean, fuck that. I ain't keeping a bird.
Language. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
But
sorry. I mean, it's not my, it's not my bird. Maybe her mom didn't want to take care of it, so she foisted it onto us. So, and then, it happened. It happened. It was unintentional. It was maybe subconsciously.
Dude,
so,
there was a guy here just in a suburb just south of Albuquerque that had a baby alligator, and he was I guess got a felony for it and a $10,000 fine, and I don't know how much prison or jail time he got, but yeah, it was a big deal. It's illegal to have an alligator in New Mexico. However, I think it was 2020 on the news, they had it filmed that there was an alligator in the Rio Grande River here, and they're saying it came all the way up from Texas, South Texas.
There's alligators there, yeah. The Rio Grande is over there to Albuquerque and a little bit above that, right?
Hey, Pametic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's very green around there. They like that scene. I don't know if anybody's a fan of like a lot of people watch it, so I'm sure there's fans of it. But a Breaking Bad, right? Mm-hmm. There's a scene where he kills Mike Ehrmantraut. It's very vivid scene. That Rio scene was Grande, shot right there in the Rio Grande. Yeah, so that's what it looks like up there.
I've been right in that spot fishing. Literally, it's called the Bosque.
Yeah, they got good fishing apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an IRL stream. People have been asking me for a year now, at least. Hey, because they actually charge people that come here. It used to be like $30 and $60. I think it's like $100 and some now. You get on a bus. They take you to the main sites, like a couple of the houses. Walter White's house and Jesse Pinkman's house and Better Call. Well, all that area is where my kids and my ex-wife, they all live in that area. And I see it all the time. And I can literally just do an IRL stream on YouTube and show people, hey, this is that. And if they want to stay on for a long time, because it's about a 40-minute drive.
I'm so close to there. Because when I was in in El Paso, we went up to Albuquerque, right? And I remember we ate at that place. It's called El Pollo Loco. It's called Ziggy.
Yeah, Twisters.
It has really good chicken wings. It had really good chicken wings and stuff. So it was like
it's Mexican food, new Mexican food, really. But they started serving that because of the show. Yeah.
Yeah. It was way back in 2004 or something like that. 2006.
They were called Hurricane. When I moved here in the 90s, they were called Hurricanes. We'd go there and you get what's called the Hurricane Burrito, and you get either a 1/4 pound, half pound, 3/4, or one. And one is like feeds a family. So Twisters has the same thing.
Yeah, whatever. You should take them that thing. They got a variety of stuff. I remember the menu was quite big.
Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know either is that Taco Cabana here are franchises. So if you eat at Taco Cabana in Texas, you're limited on the menu, and it's very Tex-Mex. In fact, I don't recommend eating there at all in Texas. You come here, you have 160 plus items on the menu, and it's all authentic.
Okay, I like the original Taco Cabana stuff because I'm from like here where it was originally just like fajitas, chicken and beef. It was like, asadas, right? And fresh. Mm-hmm. It had salsas, all the salsas and stuff. But the big thing was they call it chicken flamenco, which basically was rotisserie chicken. It was like marinated, and that's all they did it. And they had borracho beans and rice, right? That's it. Now what they serve, they don't even serve that anymore. I don't know. They got street tacos. I hate it. So what do they have in New Mexico? I mean, in New Mexico, what can you get? It's all that New Mexican Mexican food. Like you're saying, big burritos.
Yeah. Let me I'll get to that 1 second. Hey, John B. Yeah, that lady, she was always so kind to people, but after years and years of this, it kind of got to her, so they end up putting the fits. And there's also a new rule that you can't park, I don't think anymore, in front of the house, but you can park on the next block and walk, and you can still take pictures. But yeah, that is true. Hey, bad guy,
Yeah,
how's it
it'd be a
going?
big drag. It'd be
Hey,
a big
Damone.
drag to do that. I mean, is this
Yeah.
going to get worse? You hear people about that woman who flipped her crap over the Goonies house.
Yeah,
You know
I
how?
did. Somebody was taking pictures or filming or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. And that's been going on the Goonies like since the '80s, man. Imagine what that those people are going to be like in 10 years with the what's his name again? Walter White's house. People. They said people were throwing pizzas up there still.
Oh
Do they
yeah.
still do that?
That's one reason why she put the fence around it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when I
stupid,
do the
dude.
IRL stream, people will see it, but in order to get a good picture of the house, I'll have to walk up and put it near the fence, like press it so they can get the full view. you know.
I guess it's good. I mean, I was really into Better Call Saul, but I didn't like the way they ended it. I mean, it really pissed me off.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I haven't finished watching the ending yet. Please don't
Okay.
tell
It
me.
was
I'm still in the season
disappointing.
before that, actually.
No.
Also, another thing too, and
Okay. Okay.
so
If you want to see
my
Vladimir, I'm not trying to say Vladimir. If you want to see the veneer, all you have to do is like rewind the tape, and you can see it.
oh yeah, Vic dropped out. I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh my goodness.
And he dropped out. But if you want to see his veneer, if you go back like I don't know 5 minutes, you'll see it, or 10 or 12 minutes. He showed a bunch of it.
And so if somebody tried to come up, I'm sorry. I was in my own world talking. I wasn't paying attention. I apologize. I don't live stream that much. So if you want to come back up, the link is in the description. If you want to come up, bad guy,
I think he
anybody,
dropped off because of me. I kind of dominate. Sorry.
that's okay. Hey, Christina. But yeah, anybody's welcome to come up. I just started this live literally without even a thumbnail. I don't think it even showed a thumbnail. If it did, it was probably my background, my wall. I never done that before. I don't think on a StreamYard anyway. Just like an off the wall, boom, just go live right now thing, and I just put what because I don't know what.
I'll try to get the timestamp for the veneer.
Yeah.
If you go back, he showed a bunch of it. If you go back, starting because we're both synced up. If you go back, starting
About a half hour ago.
About 30 minutes ago, it goes from 30 minutes for like another 15. He tells you how to even make it, so you can go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, he's always got good. He's really good.
We're not rewinding. Don't be rude. I don't know how that's even rude.
No, they're just trolling. It's a different atmosphere in here, just so you know.
I guess sorry for letting you know where it's located.
No. They're just having fun. They're just trolling, dude. It's all good. Don't worry. Yeah, I noticed that with different communities, everything's different, but yet they're the same.
I'm just like he tells you how he told asked some questions. He gave us a lot of information on how he started doing it and how he even does it. It's pretty cool. I just wanted to share it with you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd show his Marilyn Monroe. He put me down for one. He's selling for like $15, which
if I jumped in and did a monologue, then there wouldn't have been 20 minutes of him telling people how he did his thing, Vladimir Putin. So he talked and then I talked. If you don't like what I'm talking about, sorry. Blah, wah, wah.
Oh, no, Vlad's good people. Let's not argue.
God damn,
it's all,
dude.
No, we just troll each other in here. It's all out of fun.
I'm dropping off. I'm not down with that shit. Sorry. Later.
Oh man. All right, Shep. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened exactly. Vlad, I don't know what happened. Apparently it was something with Vlad and Shep. I don't know. He's not used to that, I guess. The lovely nurses who touched you pleasurably. Oh yeah, he's a radio. If I'm not mistaken, he's a radio guy. What do you call him? DJ or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. So he does these. He's not always telling the truth. It's comedy, I guess. That's what the better term is, comedy radio or something. So sometimes he mixes truth with comedy. I don't know. He's pretty funny. He's usually really good he's good to listen to. He's actually got that radio vibe. But yeah, that was kind of weird. That threw me off for sure. But yeah, anybody can come up as long as I know you and whatnot. The link is in the description. I'm not going to talk too long. I don't have a whole lot to say, to be honest with you. But I just thought I'd go live for a little while and see if anybody wanted to chat, come on panel and shoot the shit or whatever. See how everybody's doing. Everyone is a comedian nowadays, right? Yeah. Got Chuckles, of course. And is that Giggles account her account too? Thanks, Vlad. And Shep, if you're watching, please understand, man. I hope you come back. I don't want you to get upset, man. I don't know exactly what happened, but I think people there was just a misunderstanding, I think. I'll have to listen to it again, but yeah. I just wish people would get along. I don't know what to say. I was hoping a comedian might break some ice tonight a little bit. He's a comedian, radio guy. Sorry if that offended anybody. I didn't know. Let's see. No, Jeff Giggles is not. Oh, so that's not Chuckles. Oh, I thought maybe it was an alt account. Oh, I got to keep looking down. Does anybody want to come up? The link is in the pinned description, whatever it's called, pinned description or something. Is that Blazing? Hey, Uncanny. With Pat. What's up? Thank you guys for coming, and I appreciate it. Does anybody want to come up? I don't want to be by myself, honestly. I'm no fun by myself. There's Giggles. Yeah, I thought Giggles was her other account. I wasn't sure. How you been, Uncanny? Did Bad Guy already leave? He was here earlier. Thought maybe he'd come up. Oh, wait. Let's see what this is. Come on.
Yo, man.
What's up, brother?
What was that shit
Hey,
about?
thanks for coming up.
Yeah, you're welcome. What was that shit about anyways?
I don't know. I'm a little confused myself.
You just let anybody up?
What's
You know
that?
that dude?
Yeah. He's been on the other, Bsox community, if you will. Sam Hill, Bsox, the Walsh News or whatever it is, and he's like I think he's a radio guy, a DJ or something.
Yeah.
But he trolls, but he's a comedy. He's a what do you call him? A comedian or something. So he mixes like some truth with some like weird stuff. Yeah, it caught me off loop too.
Yeah, it sounds like he pissed everybody off, man. That's about all he accomplished tonight, huh?
Oh shoot! Yeah, I can't see the chat too well. Unfortunately, I didn't know. Yeah, that threw me for a loop as well. But I'm so used to his talk, his what do you call it, stage presence or whatever, his persona. I'm kind of used to it. So, but that was a little bit weird, though, I will say.
Yo, who the fuck said I cut my own hair, motherfucker? Who the fuck said that? Rob, what's up, dude? What's good, man? I don't cut my own hair, fucker. I pay $20 for it. All right. I gotta go. $20? Man. Yeah, I gotta go eat dinner, bro. I just want to call and say what's up.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Take care. $20 for a haircut. And I remember paying $6.99. Shoot, I remember when it was $3, actually. Well, anyways, folks, I don't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I looked around, and to the best of my knowledge, nobody was live that I knew of. So I decided on the spot just to go live immediately. But I appreciate you guys coming here. I'll give it one more minute or so if somebody wants to come up. And if nobody wants to come up, I will close it down. Thawnair. Thawnair. That's a good one. That's got to be a new account. Wouldn't that burn? Ladies, can you tell me? I don't understand. Nair, is that a wax? Or is that, wouldn't that burn on your scalp? Can somebody answer me that before we leave here if nobody's going to come up? I'm just curious. I did see that CC unit and Romney caught the same one. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's crazy. Jeff, I am lactating. Okay. It's a chemical. There's a lotion type hair remover. So it's a chemical. Ooh, so it's not even a wax. It's just a straight chemical. My name is Jeff. That would burn then. Did he say it burned when he did it? So I just saw a clip that was on somebody's panel. I don't know if it was Ed's or Locke's or I don't know. I don't remember. Or maybe I was watching his. I don't remember. It burns the hair off. Ooh, that would hurt then, I would think. On my scalp. I mean, that would. I don't know. That would burn. But props to Tommy if he did it, and hey, he's okay. I mean, I got to give him props for that, I guess. It's not for the scalp. Yeah, that's what I was seeing in some chats too, that it's not supposed to even go on your scalp. I guess it's for women's legs and whatnot. It stings like hell. Oh, I imagine it does. That's what I was thinking. Hey, Mitch. It's like liquid haircut, Jeff. Sounds like it's got acid, some kind of acid in it or something that burns it off. Or burns through does it burn through the roots? Is it like getting wax? I mean, if it burns the hair, I would assume it might burn to the roots, like wax takes out the roots so it doesn't come back for a while or something. I would be more concerned about getting in my eyes, to be honest with you, going blind or some shit like that. Hey, Rod. It puts the nair on its head or else it gets the hose again. Hey, Jeff, what happened with Bsox a little bit ago? I still don't know. That's why we stepped down, because it was to a point where I didn't get to see receipts. Sam Hill is not showing receipts. And the receipt is the video because I want to hear all sides of the story. But to break it down, to be honest, like Lexi Lou said, and she's a very sweet lady. She's a great mod on almost probably every channel in that community. She said, Jeff, it's really just the same old fuckery, to be honest with you. So that's what it sounds like, to be honest. But I still would like to hear all sides. But I think that they're just giving Bsox a hard time because he loves this girl who lives in Thailand. And I guess they were calling her a she-boy. And he made sure that she's not a she-boy. He knows for a fact. He says that he's a she. Anyways, that's how it kind of started. So they were like wolves surrounding their prey. They were coming at him, and he just broke. And he said some things that didn't really honestly make sense. but they took that narrative and they, you know what people do with it. They add to it. They make it their own narrative. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, but like I said, that's only what I've been told and heard. I haven't seen the video in its entirety yet. So, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I hope I can. That's why I asked Sam to do when he did that stream, because you just don't do something like that without having receipts. I mean, you guys know I had to learn that because, you know, I'm still learning. Like Ed comes with, I mean, you want to talk about somebody who comes with receipts. Shout out to Ed. In fact, mods, if you could drop his link, Predcatcher News and Drama. You want to talk about dropping receipts? That dude has the receipts. If somebody could drop his link, I'd appreciate it. I don't think anybody's coming up, but if you guys will be here, I guess we'll talk for a little bit. But yeah, if you guys could drop his link before we go, I'd appreciate that. And you guys, if you want to drop your link, go ahead, drop your link. Constantine, I don't know if he's here, but if somebody could drop his link too. He's almost to, I think, 700 is his next goal, I believe. And last I checked, he was at 637. He had dropped another really cool concert video. I think it was just one song, but it was it's a good one. Check it out. But yeah, if somebody can drop his link, I'd appreciate that. But other than that, hey Todd, while you're here, did you want to come up and make a statement or anything? Because I know a lot of people had some questions, you know, of what I guess happened. I think it was the last time you were live. I think it was the time I came up on panel. I know there was a lot of stuff going around, and yeah, we joke around and whatnot. But I'm honestly, I'm not. I know some people are like upset with you. I get that. But yeah, if you want to come up and make a statement, you're welcome to do so. And I'm literally being honest. I hope you know that. I'm not being tricking you or anything like that. I'm not that type of person. I'm really not. I'm sure everybody here can vouch for that. To be honest with you, I'm just wanted to give you a chance, a platform, and I can even like not even say anything. Like it's all yours type thing and everything. You know, just giving you the opportunity, bud. That's all. I don't know the entire story on everything, to be honest with you. And most people know that because I say that all the time in chats. I don't know the entire story. I do know that there's a possibility that there was a misunderstanding on some cost of things, or that you may, and I said may, have possibly allegedly lied about the cost or whatnot, or there was a mix-up in prices or something of that nature. That's really all I know. So, yeah, that's why I said if you want to come up, clear anything up or make a statement or whatever, or help me understand, I don't know. Other than that, you know, that's really all I know about that. So it's up to you. But yeah, I don't try to get too involved. I like to have a little fun. I like to do a little trolling, yes. But as far as like seriously getting involved in the drama stuff, I really don't try to get involved into too much of it, except for the belting thing. And, you know, there's a few other ones that I had to, me and Constantine had to address that a few times now. And then Constantine and Alex, I think it was addressed, or Constantine addressed it when he was with Alex after a concert one time as well, when she got doxxed. So Jeff is a threesome type of guy. Yeah. Back in the day, right? But yeah, Belding was is 100% a dude, and we've narrowed it down to probably 3 or 4 people. So unless something's been found since that stream with Conts the other night, I think it was on Sabby's channel. Maybe it was on Locks too, or both. I don't remember. Unless something else has been found out since then, that's all I can think of right now. Hey, what's up, Haystack? Yeah, Belding, man alive. I always say she. It's actually a he, but with all the alt accounts, was literally deceiving a lot of people into believing shit that was not true. Hold on, Todd. I have to scoot up to read, buddy. I don't have my glasses. It was a misunderstanding about his suit, and he needed a jacket, and he has it all in his son's uncle's house, and he is going to make a video of it all when he gets the shoes. Oh, for the go-kart racing gear? Is that what the what was it? Not GoFundMe, the Cash App thing was for? Because I thought it was something about Simpsons or something, Bart Simpson or Homer Simpson or something, and matching or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm offering you a chance if you want to come up, because I honestly just don't know. I think it would be good too. I think a lot of people want to hear from you, to be completely honest with you. I'm just going to say that. And I won't let anybody else up without either asking your permission. Okay, so if somebody tries to come up when you're up here, I will say, hey, so and so wants to come up. Would you like me to wait? And you said, please wait. I will wait. And I'm being honest with you. So yeah, just want to give you that opportunity, bud. That's all. It was Simpson Racing Gear. So it wasn't based off of the show Simpsons like that, because that's what I was told. And I want to, like I said, I don't believe everything I hear, anything I see. That's why I want, since you're here, I can ask you directly. So it was not based off the Simpsons cartoon. It's just it's just the name of the actual gear. Jeff is in the loop about as much as I am, right, Rob? Hey, OJ. Jeff, I don't think Todd needs to explain anything to anyone at this point. There are way bigger things. The Todd thing is played out. Yeah, no, exactly, Jay. But I was no, Todd will tell you. Todd, I was simply, yeah, I didn't want to even hardly talk. I would just simply, I told him I didn't even know about all of the stuff that was going on. But yeah, I was just curious if it was the Simpsons, like the cartoon, or if it was a brand Simpson. Oh, Sears has a brand for tools. Oh, what was the brand? Is it Craftsman? Yeah, Craftsman is a Sears brand only tool, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But they're actually pretty good tools because of the warranties they have on them. I don't even know if they still have. I don't think. No, yeah, Sears isn't even around anymore. They got rid of Sears. They closed down. Didn't Sears close down? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I remember when they were closing down Kmart's. They said it was going to be they were going to bring back Sears and Roebuck. I'm like, what? And I don't think it didn't happen here, at least. I don't know if it happened anywhere else, but yeah, no. Actually, the one here I actually helped tear down, actually, and it's now I think it's Defined Fitness. It's a 20. I don't know if it's 24-hour fitness or if it's just like a whatever time to whatever time. Early morning to evening or something, or late night. I want to say 24-hour though. I don't know. Oh, hey there, Anna McNeil, Thunder, Michelle. Is it Michelle? Todd lied. I don't really want to talk about that right now. But thanks. I'm not being rude. I just don't want to. Yeah, I probably took it too far myself. I didn't want to. I was just literally trying to figure out what was going on, but I don't want to talk about that anymore. Years ago, yeah, Sears States. Then we got Sears and Susan's Plus. I remember when I was a kid in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, whatever. There was a time we were really poor. My dad went back to college in his late 30s, and my mom would go to the Sears and Roebuck catalog to order our school clothes. And I was so embarrassed. I felt so ashamed. She got me what they called tough skins. And of course, back then, if you wore corduroy, you were instantly a geek in school. And so thank God I wasn't forced to wear corduroys. Oh, Todd, I'm sorry. I that's my fault. Just come back up. I wasn't even looking because I'm looking at my computer for the chats because I don't have my glasses. It's still hard for me to see, but my StreamYard's through my phone. So come on back up, buddy. I apologize about that. I want you to have a chance to, state your, piece or whatever. I'm looking now, so come on up, man. But yeah, the corduroy, that's a no. That was a no go for me. I'm not saying that it's just for me. It was that's a no go. I'm talking about like 82, 83, maybe even 80, 81, 82. I can't quite remember. Hey, Todd.
Hey, what's up, Jeff?
No, here, I'll let you, I'll mute myself and
No,
put
you
you
don't have to
on.
do that. It's no big deal. It was a big misunderstanding because me and Bill were having a conversation, and Bill was offering up some stuff from that he may have that would probably fit Mikey and would probably work. And I made a comment that kids like to match. When they wear stuff, they like for their stuff to match, and it got
Yeah,
misconstrued. But yeah, Simpson is the one that makes the fireproof racing gear. Anybody that knows anything about racing knows that.
yeah.
But like I said,
So
it
wait, so it
wasn't
has
good
nothing to
news.
do with the cartoon then?
No, no.
Okay,
It's a name brand of racing gears, and there's several different ones. But the ones that most of the guys that I know that race they use Simpson. But that was not the case. The case was we went with the cheapest, and the cheapest was Simpson's.
yeah.
And matter of fact, the shoes that Mikey just purchased were 120 and some change. And once he gets everything together, he's going to put everything together, and he's going to make a video of it all set out together. The new helmet, the new jacket, the shoes, the gloves, everything.
Okay.
Because he wants to show people that he's got what he said he was going to get.
What about the stuff that Bill was going to offer you for free? How come you didn't accept
Well,
that?
because I was upset at the time because of all the shit that was being thrown out. You know what I mean? About me being a beggar, this, that, and the other. And I told him, I said, no, I don't want to do that because I'm sick of people calling me a beggar, and that's the only reason I turned it down. And I even apologized to Bill. It had nothing to do with him, and it had nothing to do with his offer, which I would have took it, but I was just irritated.
Okay. Well,
And
again, I
do
don't want.
apologize
I
for
don't.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Just
know,
so
I told him
everybody knows.
it wasn't doing anything to try to offend him. It was not that in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I
Well,
appreciated it, that he did offer it.
yeah, yeah. Well, me and Bill don't really talk anymore right now, so it doesn't. I did see or hear that clip or whatever it was, and whether we see eye to eye right now, it doesn't matter. It's just the whole
Absolutely.
idea of it does bother me when somebody does that. He was being nice to offer you
Yep.
something free.
Yep.
So
He
I was
was.
just curious, but that I don't want to drag this out anymore. I wanted you to
Yeah.
have a chance to come up and say what you wanted to
And I
say.
appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem.
It's better than being, 15 million people coming at you at one time.
Yeah. Now, I, people are asking, so I'm not going to mention names, but and I'm just going to ask this: people think you scam the community. Do you have a response to that?
They'll see it when we show all the stuff, all the gear together.
Okay. What about the receipt that you sent Locksmith? I have to be honest; it does
That
not
is
look
a
real.
picture of the receipt that was on my sister's phone because she ordered the gloves for me. And she said I had to sign this little box that was right underneath the price and everything. So I took a picture of it off her phone.
Okay. But I'm sorry.
And that is honest
To
God truth.
me,
That's
it doesn't
all
look
I have
real.
for it is it was off my sister's phone. I don't have a paper receipt where everybody's saying I got some kind of paper receipt. No, I don't.
Yeah. I'm not trying to
I
be
took a
rude.
picture. No,
I'm
I
just
can
speaking with
appreciate it.
like it doesn't look authentic to me. But
Well,
like you said, if you got off a phone,
yep.
and it was a picture of
Yep.
the
Off my
picture,
sister's phone. Yep.
and maybe you cropped. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I
No,
don't
I
know. I
didn't
don't want to
crop it.
say anything that would.
That's exactly how it looked. There was nothing underneath the signature or nothing. It was just the way it was.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna believe me,
Hi,
so I mean,
Babs.
it is what it is.
Hey, Jeff Hayes.
But when everybody
Damien
sees all the equipment together,
with
you know what I'm
Pat.
saying? How can you argue
Jersey.
with that?
Jersey, you want to come? If you want to come up, there's the link is in the pinned comment. Just so everybody knows, and Todd, he'll prove this. This stream was an off the whim stream for me to do. I didn't plan whatever was happening tonight with the
Mm-hmm.
previous with Shep or Todd, right? We didn't
Yeah.
plan this.
No, we
I
just
actually,
I just happened to click on it.
yeah, Todd's been supportive, and I
Yeah,
appreciate
I
it.
was actually
He
over
was
in
in chat.
Bsox's
Yeah,
chat.
yep. And then I asked him if you want a chance to come up and say your side or whatever, or have a statement, because I don't know everything that happened, and so that's how this happened here. So it wasn't like a
But
planned
I hope I explained
situation.
it. I mean, like I said, nobody's gonna believe me, so it is what it is. But when
Yeah,
Mikey makes the video, that's about the
yeah,
best I can do for everybody.
yeah, fuckery. I asked him about that. He said, Jeff, can you ask Todd why the receipt from Amazon was definitely not a receipt from Amazon? That I asked him about that. He said it was a picture from your. Or can you
From my
explain that?
sister's phone. I took a picture of my sister's phone. I had her
Hold
hold
on,
it, and I took a picture of it.
1 second. Is that the real Jeff Hayes? Can somebody confirm that for me so I can give him a wrench?
Oh yeah, that's Jeff.
All right, there you go.
No, I didn't buy the condoms with the donuts.
That's one other question I do want to ask is there was no dressing in those condoms. They were
There
clear.
was and one only.
I didn't see it. I'm just being
Yeah, there
honest. I'm
was.
not
No, but
being
there was.
rude.
No, but there was.
And how do you know it's Caesar dressing of all
Because
things?
when I popped it with a pair of scissors, the shit went on the dresser, and I used the napkin to wipe it up, and I just took a smell.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't think I would even, because it's not Italian dressing, but what's that other one called? Vinaigrette, is it? Or it has vegetables, like sun-dried little bits of vegetables in it.
I never
Italian.
heard of that one. Yeah,
Italian.
Italian has different pieces and stuff in it.
Yeah, chicken. I get the chicken Caesar salad, and I always have like the chicken Caesar dressing. And it's,
Yeah, the
but
Caesar
I got
dressing
it.
is the best. That's the
The
one everybody
smell
keeps.
is kind of similar, so I wouldn't. I don't know how. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to figure that out. If you got good senses, I guess some people
No, but
do.
that's exactly what happened. I popped them all like the cop told me. He said, pop them all and just throw them in the trash because it's just like a childish prank. So that's what I did. And
Yeah.
when it got on the dresser, I wiped it up and I just took a sniff. So
So the
that's
cops didn't
as
even
honest
come
as
out
I
to
can be
even.
with it.
The cops didn't even come out to investigate at all. They didn't
Yeah,
do
they came out.
fingerprints or anything.
They came
Oh,
out,
did
but
they?
they said there's nothing they could do because it's considered a childish prank.
Hmm.
Then people even looked up the police report. The police report, believe it or not, is online.
Wow.
Someone looked it up and or called him or whatever and got it, and it's out there. I've seen it.
Mitch Richmond said the cop told you to pop a condom with a creamy
He
white
told me to pop.
substance
He
inside.
told me to pop them and just throw them. He said either pop them or just throw them in the trash. So I popped them and then threw them in the trash.
Wait. Wow. I couldn't think of an off or dispatch. Well, when you call, you're not
I
usually
lied to the
talking to a
police and
police.
made
Hold on,
a false
real
police
quick,
report. If I made a
real quick.
false police report, don't you think I'd be in jail?
Hold on. Well, I'm not being rude. No, I'm just gonna
I'm sorry.
say, usually when you call 911 or non-emergency, whatever, you're not usually talking to a police officer. You're talking to a dispatch
Yep.
personnel. So just
But
for that sake. On the other hand, I don't think a dispatch personnel would tell somebody to pop
no.
something that has an unknown substance inside because then let me finish here. There's fentanyl, which is a huge problem in America right now, in the world actually. There's some words I can't say, and I don't want you to try to repeat it, but there's some words I can't say on YouTube that people put in stuff like that. So I have to say, I don't believe you on that when you say that they told you to pop it. That's just my opinion. I'm
Well,
not being rude.
he said I can do whatever I want with them, pop them, get rid of them, throw them in the trash, do whatever. So I popped them and I threw them in the trash.
I just
And
don't believe you.
if
They
you want
told
to
you to
find out
pop
if I'm
them.
telling the truth, all you have to do is call the Adrian Police Department
No,
and
no,
ask for
no.
Officer
I'm not
White.
going to call anybody. It's just
Well, no,
I'm
I'm
being
just saying
honest
to the
with
other
you.
people. No, I'm saying to the other people. If everybody thinks I'm lying, call the Adrian Police Department and ask for Officer White. He is the one that came out.
Yeah, I'm not going to dig into that. I think everybody already has, or some have, I should say, and many saw on some of the videos. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah.
I
I was
look.
on Matt's Live
Hey,
when
look,
I called the police department.
hold on. No.
Sorry.
Look, I don't. I give a little bit of money to a lot of people, and it's so when I give $2 or $3 to somebody, it's because I gave $2 or $3 to 15 other people possibly that week or something, or that day sometimes. And it just depends how much my check is and whatnot. So I didn't have a lot to send you, and I donated to you before all the other stuff came. The stuff that was questionable, which I didn't know a lot about at the time because I was busy dealing with a death in the family. Anywho,
Sorry to hear that.
oh, I appreciate that, but I did send you $5. My name is still IndyCap Southwest, I believe, on Cash App. I don't need. I'm not. I
Yep.
would never ask for that back. If I give something to somebody, I give it to them. So it's when it's a gift, it's a gift. Just like Christmas time. If I give my kids or grandsons whatever a gift, and they want to give it back to me, no, that's theirs. It's not. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. However, a lot of people saying, and I'm just repeating what people are saying in chat tonight, and have
Yep.
said in the past, is that they believe you're a scammer. And
Well,
I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying that. However, I do have to disagree and not believe that a dispatch person or officer would tell you to pop those. That's one thing I do have to scratch my head and say, yeah, I don't
No,
think so on that one.
I agree. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but that is what I was told.
Wow.
And that's why I said that, you know, they can, you know, I don't know how else to prove it. I really don't. I mean, I should have recorded the cop while he was standing here, but I didn't. Because that's the only other way I could have got people to believe it, was to record the cop when he was standing right here in my yard.
Yeah. Always record the police, remember? I mean, we hear that a lot.
I know that.
You know. And I know I've been guilty myself of not recording the police, but you always should record the police. And if you don't have the ability to record the police, you try to be in a spot where there's cameras going at you, whether it be from a storefront or a private camera, like a doorbell cam, or something that's facing you. Even if you're a little ways away, there's something that they can go back and usually the cops, most, not all, most cops have body cams now. And I think it's important that they do have the body cams because that keeps them on the straight and narrow most of the time.
And now that you bring that up, I can't remember if he had a body cam or not. I really can't remember. I want to say he did.
Because anybody can FOIA request the the call, the body cam from the cop, and if the cop had a body cam, or whatever, anybody can FOIA that. You can FOIA that. You're right there. If I guarantee, look, Bill, if you're here, you don't have to worry. I'm not the bad guy you think I am. Trust me, and I'm not mad at you. If you can type something, I want to, or Ed, if you're here, locksmith, somebody. I just want, or somebody that can tell Bill, if you can if you can FOIA request all that stuff, please give it to Bill or Ed or locksmith or all three and let them go through it, do what they need to do and release it if they are willing to. Hey, Bill Evans, brother Bill Evans, if you can do that, I think a lot of people would be at ease to see, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it would literally stop. If you're telling the truth, I'll be the first to apologize for the only thing I can think of at the moment. I may have disagreed with other things. I'm not sure, but I do have brain fog. But I don't believe that they told you to pop the condoms. I don't believe you on that. I'm just, if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit that I'm wrong. But if you can FOIA request those and give them to Edward, or Bill or Locksmith.
I've never FOIA requested anything before. What do you do?
I'm sorry, what now?
I've never ever done a FOIA request or whatever you want to call it.
Freedom of Information Act. You go to it depends on your county and your state and everything. Now, most places you can either go straight to the department, whether it be the sheriff or the police, or you go to the city hall. You have to look for, oh goodness, let me think real quick. FOIA request is, somebody help me out in chat, please. I know this, it's just tip of tongue. I know the exact department in most places. But anyways, yeah, you can call obviously first.
Okay.
And usually even in Google search, you just put capital in all caps. You put FOIA. You can search it that way. Say FOIA request and don't dox yourself. You're on live. Just remember, but put in your area, etc., and so on.
I'll have to do that.
If you can, can I ask you another question? And would you promise me you would do that and give that to them?
First thing tomorrow.
I appreciate it. And I don't know if it cost anything. Some charge, some don't. Some it's real cheap, some it's a little more expensive. So I don't know, just FYI.
Well, how about this? I'll call them and then I'll update you tomorrow.
Okay. You're on my IG, aren't you?
I don't do IG.
Oh shoot. Okay. Damn. How's the way you can contact me?
I can leave you my email in private chat.
I, everybody's gonna laugh at me because my name is Jeff. Um, I literally don't really know how to email anymore. If somebody emails me, I can usually reply, but I have so many emails. You know what? We'll see each other in chats, I'm sure, somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's just whatever. I'm not saying you have to do anything, Todd. I didn't even want this to be this stream. I just a chill stream is all I was going to do. I had no idea this was going to happen. Just so that everybody knows that. But so don't worry if it's not tomorrow, if it's not the next, just whenever. Say, hey, by the way, I got that thing, or hey, this is going to be this, or okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm not like going to be all, oh,
I can usually, like, if I can't do it and I can't figure it out, I can ask Locke and he can figure it out for me. He's done it for me before.
Kurt, come up, please. The link is in the pinned description.
But have a good night, Jeff, and thanks for letting me up.
Wait, hold on, Todd, real quick. If you go in there, usually you'll talk to like a secretary. And when you say FOIA, most of them know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And then ask them, look, you'll need the date, the time, or whatever, the approximate date and time the incident was, and so on and so forth. And then just say,
police report.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I was going to say. Is you can get the report if the officer had a body cam or car cam or both. You can get all those. And what was the other thing we were talking about? The 911. Did you call 911 or non-emergency?
I did not call 911. I called the non-emergency number.
Non-emergency. You can get that recorded phone call as well.
Now, I want to touch on that if you don't mind.
Okay.
When Bill asked for the screenshot, I sent him the wrong thing because I was trying to get a hold of the same non-emergency line the day I was talking to Bill online to give him that snapshot. But I took a snapshot of me calling 911 because for some reason the non-emergency line around here wouldn't work for some reason. So everybody had to call into 911 just to get through to the police department. Well, I finally got through to him, and I figured out how to take the snapshot of my second page of my call logs, and that's why Locke had my call logs.
Wait.
I sent Bill the wrong snapshot of me trying to get information.
Oh yeah, where it showed PM as opposed to the AM or vice versa or whatever it was.
No, it showed. I think it said today, and then the very first call was the emergency line at the top of the page. And
so hold on. No. Just I'm only asking because it's me. It's not you. It's me. Excuse me. Did you say you had to call the emergency because the other line, the non-emergency, wasn't working? Or I'm sorry,
it wouldn't ring. It was dead air, and then it would go
dead
to
air.
Like a hang-up situation.
So you did call 911 eventually, then?
Yeah, but it was days. This was when I was trying to get the police officer to find out what his name was and get the incident report number.
Yeah.
And that's why I was trying to call the
What's up, guys? What's up, Todd?
What's up, bad guy?
Todd, why you been ducking everybody, bro?
I'm here. I've been here, haven't I, Jeff?
You've been ducking everybody, bro. What's up with that fake receipt? What's up with the fake ass? What's up with that fake ass Amazon receipt you provided everybody?
I don't know.
Huh?
I already explained it earlier. I said I took the picture from my sister's phone. I took a picture of it with my sister.
Lies, bro. Lies. You've been here scamming people.
All right.
Well,
you've been here scamming people. You ask people for money.
Todd's been answering a lot of, and also he's going to FOIA request the body cam footage from the officer or deputy, whoever it was, the report, and the phone call to 911. You said right? 911.
I didn't call 911. I called the non-emergency line.
Non-emergency, okay, non-emergency. Because I don't believe, I told him straight up, bad guy, and he knows this. He's been answering a lot of questions. He's been very humble and respectful. I want to give him that.
Okay, fair enough.
I told him I did not believe him. No, you're fine. I just told him I did not believe that any dispatch worker or officer would tell him to pop a condom with an unknown substance in it. So I don't believe him on that.
Let me ask a question if I can.
Thank you, Rod Plum. Here's a few.
I'll tone it down.
For hearing
I do have
his
a serious
BS.
question.
Thank you.
Todd, if you don't mind answering.
Go ahead.
So, Todd had told everybody that the condoms had Caesar dressing inside of them, correct?
Just one. Just one.
Oh, just one of them. Okay. So when Matt went back and showed the video, you could see straight through them. You could see no Caesar, no nothing inside of any of them.
Well, there was one. Because when I popped it, it got on my dresser and I cleaned it up with a napkin.
Okay. And what was it about the Amazon receipt?
I said it was a picture from off my sister's phone. I took a picture with my phone.
Of what?
Of that receipt.
And that receipt was not fake.
It was online. She had me sign this box back when we ordered the gloves.
And the receipt was not fake.
I just ordered the shoes the other day. They were 120 plus some change.
Okay. I have another question. You said it needed to be a Simpson suit, right?
No, I did not say that. I said it needed to be a fireproof suit. And
fireproof Simpson
he
suit.
needed a suit, but I was told he didn't need a suit. He needed a skid-resistant jacket, and he has that.
Okay, so what was it that you were asking $1,200 for?
I was never asking for $1,200. I asked for $1,000, and that's always been the top.
Wait, hold on. No, what is it that you were asking $1,000? You asking for $1,000?
I said that we're trying to get to $1,000 to get everything.
I thought it was 300, and then Ed found the whole thing for like 200 or something.
Yeah, for
200. Wait, 1,000? Whoa! And you said you were gonna match that. That'd be 2,000. Because you told me on your panel you would match. Remember, I said, are you going to match when people donate? You said yes.
Matched it. His uncle paid it and gave him the rest of it for tires and stuff for next year.
But you're his dad. How come you didn't match it?
What was the $1,000 for?
The 1,000 I was trying to raise?
Yeah.
Was towards his racing equipment, the fireproof stuff.
Yeah, but that's not $1,000. You can get that for way less than 1,000.
The shoes itself were 120 plus change. The gloves alone were 149 plus some tax.
Todd, listen to me. The entire suit, the entire package, Simpson brand and fire resistant, is less than $300.
Yeah, that's a suit.
That's everything.
No,
yeah,
that's everything.
When I say everything, I say it includes the shoes and the gloves.
Well, we never seen that. When we looked up the stuff, we never seen that, and that's the honest to God truth. If I would have seen that, then I would have asked his sponsor if that's what he needed. But he said no, he doesn't need a suit. He needs a skid-resistant jacket.
All right, here, let's do this.
With a front chest plate.
Luckily, bro, I have a whole ass PC in front of me. Let's see, what is it that he needed? Let's a quick Google search.
He needed a skid-resistant jacket with a chest plate. The chest plate alone is $65.
$65 is far from 1,000, bro.
I'm just saying that's one piece. That's not the whole entire thing. His helmet alone was $150.
So before all of this, he was racing what? Fucking butt naked or what?
No, kids, their heads grow. They have to buy new helmets and stuff.
Okay, fair enough. What's it called? Skid resistant what?
Skid resistant jacket. It's like for motorcycle racing type.
Right.
You know, like what the motorcycle racers use.
Skid resistant what?
They have the elbow pads and stuff on them.
Chest plate?
The chest plate alone is $65.
Chest plate, what should I put? Racing? Go-kart?
Yep.
What else?
No, it's not go-kart. It's a motorcycle plate. It's a chest plate for motorcycle racing.
Hi, Al.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I see it.
Links in the description if you want to come up.
Oh, fucking dumbass. Hang on. Let me switch my VPN.
Oh, we have to be careful with the language with the new TOS. They limited the language, something about limited. We can have it, but it has to be limited. the F word, I guess, and some other words. I had to go through the new TOS monetization partner thingy. I'm using my phone, bad guy.
All right.
Can
Am I
we?
back? I think
Yeah.
I froze for a little bit. All right. Yeah, skid resistant chest plate, $70. You're right.
We found one for 65.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair
All right, you're
enough.
right. What else was it? Your helmet
Shoes?
was
The shoes were 120 plus change.
okay. So why was
Black
Edward
and
able? Why was Edward able to find the whole thing for 300?
I have no clue, but we didn't. We couldn't find it. I could not answer that. But I can tell you everything that we've got. We've got the new helmet. It's all at his uncle's. He's going to make a video of everything once we get the shoes. That way, everything can be videoed at once.
Do you really not understand? Because I've heard you a couple times, right? Do you really not understand why people are upset or why people find this like very
Okay, everybody's upset. Okay, let me answer that. Okay, there was a total of $650 raised. Go ahead and do the math. 120 plus some change for the shoes. Okay, 149 for the gloves plus some tax. Then there's the helmet. I think it was 150 and some change. Then there's the skid resistant jacket plus
$650 you made off of the community.
I didn't make it off the community. I asked people to donate. If people didn't want to donate, they shouldn't have donated. That's all I can say.
So you made it off of the community, yeah.
I didn't make anybody do anything.
Where did that money come from?
It did. It come from the community.
It didn't?
It did, I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And,
there you go.
and some of it came from me and the family.
No. That's 650. Where'd that come from?
That came from the community.
Okay. So you made 650 off of the community.
I did not make anything from the community.
Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna let you handle this, Jeff, because if
No, it's pretty simple. I mean, come on, Todd. What he means is you got it. It came from the community. People in this community donated to you, like myself. It was only $5, but it was me that did that. That's what he's trying to say. So yeah, you got it from the community. So did you match that 650?
No, I didn't. I gave him 100 towards it. Not
you told me on your panel that you were going
if we got to 1,000, I was going to match it.
You or your uncle,
if we got to 1,000,
ex-wife or her new husband or who? Who? Like you yourself?
What?
You're going to match it. Like you yourself, not your uncle or your ex-wife or her new husband or anything else. You yourself are going to match it?
Yes, towards tires and gas and stuff that he needs for next year.
All right. I was just curious.
Whenever
I mean,
money, I'm going to give it to him.
So 650
per race. And he's got 11 races next year.
650. So if you match the 650, that'd be 1,300 in total.
And I'm going to give him 100 each time he goes races. And he has 11 races next year in Martinsville.
Yeah.
And that's well over the 650.
What I mean is, just make it where it's so simple. We'll just say 650. You, not your uncle or your anything else. You personally, you receipt showing the 650 from, and don't dox anybody's names, real names. But have that and just prove that you yourself are matching $650 as well. I think that would also help with your case. Just my opinion. But chat, what do you think? You think that would help if you did it that way too? All along with the FOIA request? And I highly recommend you give the FOIA request if it's okay with them. I'm not speaking for anybody. I'm just giving suggestions to Edward. Probably would be my first choice, to be honest with you, because he does that.
It to Ed a lot.
Yeah, because he has a channel that he does that. Bill is another person, Locksmith, obviously, and there's a couple others. But I would say just Edward, and he'll or any of those guys. There's more. Mail Order Bride, Matt, etc.
Yeah, I don't mind giving it to any of them.
Bad Guy is another one, Damone. But yeah, and they can put it together and they can put it out there, say, hey, look, this is what it is. You know what I mean? And then have that too, what we just talked about, have all that together. And I think that would answer a lot of questions real fast.
Not a problem.
That's just my opinion. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just giving you my recommended opinion.
Get people to quit calling me a thief and a scammer and a liar, I'll do whatever I have to do.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Because I'm not a scammer and I'm not a thief. That's the one thing I can't stand, is being caught either.
True. However, if you're true,
when it comes to my child.
Now, I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying I get it. But if you're not, then you would do anything it took to prove you're not, right?
Yep. Why do you think every time I would ever go on anybody's panels, I always brought the receipts with me before even asked? As far as my dad's police report, me and Locke looked that up before even doing a panel. When it came to other stuff, I always brought it to the table with me. And then, like, when that stuff even happened, when I found that stuff to my door, the first person I got a hold of was Matt. And I went right on his panel.
Okay. And Matt is, of course, I mentioned him too. He's one of the people I would request you give it to. And also, let them, because they have the expertise. Yeah, they have the expertise to take all that evidence, the body cam, the police report, the phone call, everything that we just talked about, everything, put it all together in a nice little package. They have the expertise to make a video out of that and showing everything. And I think that would, I think it'd be way more transparent.
I agree.
So I think
I'll get in touch with Locke probably tomorrow and see if he'll help me out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I said, he's helped me out before in the past, so I don't see why he wouldn't.
Oh, hold on.
Hey Todd, how you doing, bud?
Hey, what's up,
hey
bud?
Jeff.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing, brother?
All right, so I'm just going to get straight to the fucking point, because you know how I am, Todd. I'm straight to the point, right?
I get it.
All right, so you said that you would, if you got the $1,200, that you would match it, correct?
Yeah. Yes, the 1,000. Yes.
Yeah, the 1,000. Sorry, 1,000. Okay, and you got $650.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
So why can't you match that?
I just said I would. You can ask Jeff. I just said so. Didn't I, Jeff?
You did say that, but you said something about your uncle.
No, I said his uncle. My son's uncle has already matched it. But I have no problem matching it either.
Yeah, that's
so okay. So 650 plus 650 is 1,300 plus another 650 would be 1,950.
Yep. And it would all go towards his racing, towards tires, gas, to get back and forth to the races, gas for the cart. And he needs tires. Like if he races asphalt, he has to have a certain set of tires. If he races dirt, he has to have another set of tires.
Okay, I get that. I get that. I mean, dirt and asphalt are two different things. But I'm just going to point out that the receipt that you showed of Amazon, that was faker than shit. I've done told you that. I've done told you that how many times now? Multiple.
But
it
like
looks.
I said,
Well, I'm not done yet. I told you about the interrupting thing. So everyone's up in arms because of that receipt, because it looks faker than shit. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I think it's faker than shit because I have Amazon. I deal with Amazon. I shop on Amazon. That was not an Amazon receipt. Because I do a lot of ordering on Amazon, so I know what their receipts look like. I know that you can get the shipping details. I know you can look at the receipts. I know what they look like. That was not an Amazon receipt. I don't know where you got it from. I don't know who made it for you. But whoever did make it for you, or whoever you got it from, they got some explaining to do, as well as you.
Well, I took
Because,
the picture off my sister's phone.
well, she got some explaining to do. Because what you showed us was wrong. It is not an Amazon receipt. And about the whole signature thing, that's only for high-priced value items like a stove, a TV, possibly a PlayStation 5. High-ticket value items are what they require a receipt for, and for somebody to be home. I know this because my friend works for Amazon. He is a delivery driver. He delivers the big stuff. And I asked him what all goes into it. And that's what he told me.
I have to, sorry to interrupt there, buddy, but Cat Eye said something that's absolutely brilliant. If you're going to match it, well, I'll just read it. I put it up on the screen there. So he and his uncle already did it. So why the F did he even ask the community for money? What the F? Exactly. If you're going to match the exact amount, then why would you ask the community for that amount? That is a good question.
We matched it after the fact. I
Why not
know.
beforehand?
Believe me, I'm kicking myself in the ass. I wish I would have never, ever even been a part of YouTube. I'm hating YouTube as far as I can throw it. But I'll talk to you guys later.
No. So
Fuck
see,
this
this
shit.
is what you do.
Everybody's got attacking files,
When
man. Fuck it.
you hold on. When
No, I'm
you
good.
when you get the heat, you leave. You don't stick around and deal with it. You just leave. That is sus as fuck. Oh, I guess he left.
Yeah, he rage quit. This wasn't planned, everybody, just so everybody knows. I just went live off a whim, and it went to from a Vic, and then the radio guy got upset, and then this. But no, I just had to tell Todd I did not believe his story on the popping the bullet. I can't see a dispatch agent or an officer or deputy telling somebody to pop an unknown substance with fentanyl going on in our country and all the other junk I can't say on air. I don't see them telling him to pop it, right?
Well, okay. And here's another thing: is the sales tax in Michigan, where he lives, is not the 3.27% or whatever he says it was. The sales tax in Michigan is 6% statewide. On top of that, you could also have to pay county tax.
Yeah.
So I don't know who, like I said, I don't know who made the receipt, but whoever made the receipt or gave him the receipt has some explaining to do.
Yep. Right. Cat eyes. Yep. It's a lie for sure. Yeah.
Because it's easily found. If you type in Michigan sales tax into Google, anybody can do this. It will say 6%.
Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty low too, by the way.
Yeah, Ohio is 7 or 7.25. One of those two.
So ordering from Amazon, and because I don't really know a whole lot about it, they do go by your state tax then?
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, the way that it was explained to me is, and it's different for any state, because at one point when I ordered off of Amazon, I did not have to pay sales tax. And once they got a distribution center in my state, we started to have to pay sales tax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Edward did the perfect stream. I believe it was Edward. Am I right? Predcatcher News and Drama. I want to make sure I'm correct.
Yes.
And showed on video the price of the entire. Well, there was a one with you get the outfit or whatnot, and there's one that shows everything. It was
Yeah, that
between
was two.
300. I think.
That was 205.95.
Yeah. So how would it be 650, let alone 1,300 plus? Makes no
Right.
sense. Makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is now I'm starting to understand this a little bit more, and now I understand why everybody was as upset as they were, because I honestly wasn't understanding it all. I'm starting to
But see,
understand.
his problem is when people start giving him heat, he runs.
Yeah,
If he would just man up, and Todd, I hope you're listening to me. I hope you're still here and you're listening to me. If you would man up and get the fucking balls to take the heat from people and actually answer the questions without any other bullshit, that will go a long way for you. Because right now you look sus as shit.
I have to agree. No offense, Todd. I have to agree with Toe because it makes you look like a criminal. I'm sorry. Low key criminal, I guess. I don't know. Am I wrong, Toe?
I mean, honestly, yeah. You know, and I'm straight to the point. I give no fucks. Check the basement, Jeff.
Yeah. What's up? Sorry about that. Hey, Lock.
Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up, Block?
Man, I tried to go on Chuckles' stream and it was going on. She let somebody up and they helicoptered her.
No.
Again?
Yo,
Oh
yo.
no. What
I
the
told her
hell?
you can let them up and then focus on yourself or me or something until they talk or whatever, you know who it is. But so she let them up but she didn't focus on somebody else. So yeah, I don't know.
That
I tried,
sucks.
man. I tried.
She needs
Yeah,
on the verification.
she does.
Well, it tells
Well,
you if it's authenticated by YouTube or not. Or is that
hopefully
only
she'll
for
report it.
monetized channels?
No, it's for anybody. But I mean, she can report the account, but it's some anonymous. I don't know. You just got to be careful.
Yeah.
So
At least
anyway,
with the
where did
verification,
Todd
you
go?
got there. Huh?
Did Todd quit?
He
Oh
rage
yeah,
quit.
he
Oh, he
rage
rage
quit
quit?
and left it. Yeah,
Yep.
because he got the
No,
heat
man,
and didn't like the heat.
don't rage quit, Todd. Bro, come back up here and just tell people what's up. Like, that just makes it worse, bro.
He did
That's what I
say,
said.
I told him
Whenever
about the FOIA request, everything, and everything else he's going to give to you, Eddie, and, I'm sorry, Edward, or Bill, or Bad Guy, or whoever, Matt, whatever. He said
Okay,
he would do that. I said
okay.
body cam, police report, non-emergency call, and the amount on why he's saying 650 and that he'll match 650 when it's actually only $200 to $300 for the entire
Well,
outfit.
here's the thing. When he originally started this, all right, he's like, yeah, my son needs some racing equipment, and people are like, okay, and he's like, my goal is 1,000, so that would cover everything, blah blah blah. So he was upfront about that from the beginning. Like, my goal is 1,000. That doesn't mean he's asking for 1,000 specifically, but
Yeah,
it was just his
it's a
goal.
goal.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, and he got what, 500-600. All right,
650.
fuck it,
Yeah.
fair enough, But I mean, I don't understand the hate for that. I mean, if you don't want to donate, don't donate. I threw him $50. I'm cool with it. I'm sure that money went towards the gloves or the shoes or whatever. That's fine. But as far as the balloon stuff, I mean, I don't
That
even
right
know.
there.
Well,
I kinda,
okay, no cop is going to tell you to pop the balloon with
no,
the
I mean,
unknown
Exactly.
substance.
Or a
they probably
dispatch
didn't.
agent.
They probably just told him throw it away or get rid of it or whatever. I'm sure,
Yeah.
but
with fentanyl going around and all this shit I can't say on this platform, they would never tell him to pop it. And whether they're a dispatch agent, a
He said
deputy, or an
they
officer.
told him to pop it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I have
With
a hard
an
time
unknown
with that
substance.
because I have a hard
Unknown
time
substance.
believing that they would tell him that. Come back up, Todd, and talk, man. For
Yeah,
real.
Todd,
Just
Well, and like I said, is when he runs like this, when he gets the heat,
yeah.
it makes him look sus as shit.
yes.
Yeah. I mean, bro, just it's only me and Jeff and Toe up here. Like nobody's gonna. Even when Bad Guy was up here, he didn't attack you, man. He just asked some questions. It's questions that people kind of have a right. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is, man. If people have questions, just try to answer them.
That's why I gave him the platform when he came in, throughout the stream. It was just a different kind of a stream before. And then I said, hey, if you have anything you want to, so he came up, I gave him the platform, and then, I had a question, and that's when it kind of went from there,
It snowballed.
Yeah. Yeah. But Todd, please come back up. Remember, I think you said you were going to give it to Locke. If I'm not mistaken, when you got tomorrow or the next day or whatever it's going to be, when you get the body cam footage, the police report, the phone call footage, and the receipts for what everything cost and everything, the real receipts, of course.
Well, and that's another thing is, like I was saying earlier. I don't know if you were here, Locke, or if you were listening on Chuckles or whatever. The sales tax in Michigan is 6%, not the 3.27% or whatever it was that was on that one receipt that he tried to show.
Take it easy, Al.
So that's a little sus as well. And
I mean, I get people got questions. I like. I agree. I mean, I think you should come up. Maybe come up on my panel, where it's just him and I, and he can, that way he won't get overwhelmed or so. I don't know, man. But he needs to explain, like, what's going on, and because I don't even know. Like with the tax and stuff, I don't understand that either. But
that's why I said him to get all that stuff in a nice, like we do as catchers. You get the police everything in a nice little package. Give it to somebody like you or Bill or Ed or Bad Guy or Matt, and the list goes on. I can name a lot of people.
And then come up on a panel or whatever, and we can go through the whole thing and get this shit sorted out, bro. Because I like Todd, man. He's a good dude. I hate seeing this where somebody. Yes. I don't think he came in with bad intentions. I think he just got gooned up and whatnot, and maybe said the wrong thing or whatnot, and he's getting some hate for it. But you gotta face that shit head on, bro.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Locke, because I look at him as he's around my age, and I know that I'm not very good with technical stuff. Like a lot of people might, some people are, but I'm not. And I know there's a lot that aren't my age. So I'm giving him a benefit of the doubt, but I had to tell him I can't believe him only because of my experience. And just a dispatch agent or officer or deputy would not tell him to pop a balloon with an unknown substance in it, period.
I would certainly think not. And I mean, if anything, I would think that an officer would be like, look, just put it in the dumpster. Don't do anything with it. Don't read it. Don't take it into your house. Don't show it to anybody. Just put it in the dumpster and call it a day.
Exactly.
Don't pop it. Don't touch it. Don't, I mean, I don't know, but
it just sounds very, very, I hate to say it, sus. That is the word I guess everybody uses nowadays. It does.
So, okay. Yeah. I have a question for y'all. Does anybody know how much a FOIA request is? Because I do know it costs money. I just don't know how much it is in Michigan.
Well, that's what I did explain to him.
It depends on the department. A lot of times it's free. Depending.
Yeah, that's what I told him. It could be free.
If it's not free, it's $25 ish.
It could be
Okay.
$5 and $2 in some places too.
Yeah, it depends on the department, but it's 25 or less usually. It's not that much depending on what it is, and for something like that, probably free. Especially if he called the department and said, "Hey, I'm running into an issue. I really need that body cam footage." I'm sure they'd send it to him.
Yeah. I was just curious.
I
But
would
yeah,
think the body cam footage would probably be the most expensive out of all of those. The phone call being the second, and the report being the third. The report's like $1 or $2. I don't know what it is nowadays, but it's probably a couple bucks.
sure.
So, and he could take the money out of the funds, if I would think, right, that we gave him as a community,
Okay.
right? Does that sound fair? I don't know. Kind of asking for your help on that, Locke.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, man. I mean, it's not even all that. It's just I think he needs a place to just get up and like go from the beginning to the end and answer some questions one at a time instead of getting overwhelmed and shit. You know what I mean?
And just getting it done and over with,
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. I keep telling him, bro, just if the questions get too hot, just say I don't know right now. I don't have that information yet or whatever. But
it's like with me, we took our time and then finally we get it to Ryan, and Ryan didn't even do a big panel on it. And he mentioned it one time on NVCap Code about a month or so, maybe 2 months ago, that proved we did not fake a catch, and everything was exactly what we said with all the people that were there. And that one that we thought we faked a catch or whatever. Casey finally got together and sent it to him. But then Ryan's like, well, I want to see the chat logs leading up to that. I'm like, oh my God, dude. You know how Ryan is. But no, I get it, Todd. I did wait too long, and look where it got me. It got me trolled like a biatch, right?
You're still getting trolled.
Exactly.
yeah, you're gonna get trolled. I mean, that's just part of the internet. But
honestly, I don't know you, Jeff. I don't.
Yeah.
I just talked to you for the first time today on PHI's panel.
Yeah. Yep.
But I've been hearing your name all over these panels about don't be Jeff and everybody.
Yeah. Yep. That's where it came from. Because I wouldn't have I don't know. I just didn't get the receipts. I didn't know really how to really do it. And Casey was kind of like my technical dude, if you will, when it came to emails. He did it for the catches too. He'd get everything for the police and whatnot. And then there was a situation where he was getting into his radio thing, and he bailed basically to do that. And mutual respect. There was no add anything, and then with that, it took even more time, and there's still some things I need him to do. But I honestly, and I mentioned this so many times, that I simply don't know how to do it. He was starting to teach me, but then, he went his way, and they live in Vegas now. So.
Well, I'm just going to tell you this. In this community, you need receipts, like your bad habits.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because people don't believe people, and in this community, there is trust issues because a lot of the people that are in this community have been fucked over, have been, had a lot of trauma done to them.
Yeah.
So, receipts are a big thing because, trust is earned, not given.
Right.
And you have to build that rapport. And if you don't have the receipts, then you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I learned a lot.
And you're learning the hard way.
Yeah, I did learn the hard. I'm still learning. Yeah, absolutely. Well, also, let me mention this, and maybe I shouldn't. Well,
just fucking say it. Say it.
Oh no. Okay, no. Well, I was actually shocked with the Penny and PHI situation because it was a complete twist. If I got that right, a 180 is that the term I'm looking for? Situation.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, yeah.
and like we were talking about receipts, like Toe was talking about, yeah, that's what I mean. That's how important receipts can be, you know,
Yeah.
because people could really think, whoa, well, this happened to such, you know, whatever, and it can literally be, you know, the opposite or close to it or something, you know.
Mhm.
Well, it comes
And
down to people are so sick of getting bullshitted and lied
Yeah,
to.
mhm.
yeah,
That's what it comes down to. And you know, if you're in a community like this, especially like Toe said, man, these people have been lied to and cheated and fucked around
hmm,
more than most. So yeah, they're going to be a little gun shy when you tell them something. They're gonna want some kind of proof. It sucks, but it's how it is because people lie, man. People lie and cheat, steal, and all that shit. And I don't think Todd's like that.
Mhm.
yeah.
But at the
Well,
same time, people are like, well, you know, people do that shit, and it's hard to argue with, you
yeah,
know, because people do scam and cheat and steal and whatnot.
A whole
So
lot. A whole lot.
yeah, there's a lot of scammers out here. So I get it, but you know, I mean, hopefully Todd will get his receipts or whatever together, and
But the thing about him
I, I don't
is
know.
he runs. He runs when the heat gets too hot.
yeah, yeah. Like he has high blood
Yeah,
pressure. I'm not profiling. I'm just saying I have high blood pressure. I know people that have high blood pressure where they get hot real quick. You know, they get real antsy and hyped up. Is that what you mean?
No. He when people start grilling him and everything, he gets all flustered and rage quits and leaves. He doesn't
Oh yeah,
answer the
yeah.
questions wholeheartedly. I mean, I think I've gotten a straight answer out of him twice, maybe three times.
Hmm.
Uh, and that's the thing is you know I don't deal with bullshit. I straight to the point. I give no fucks.
Yeah.
And you know, I know you said don't use the F word. I don't care. If you get demonetized, you get demonetized. Fuck it.
Demonetized. That's okay, man. I don't care to be honest with you.
I'm just saying, you know, and you know, he ran. I think it was Christy that said it. He ran a stream that was supposed to mirror what Locke was done. And you know, at one point, he said it was for one thing, and then he said that he was doing it to pocket the money. And he just like contradicted himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, you just said this. He was like, no, yeah, yes, the fuck you did. And there was other people from the panel, and they're like, yeah, you did. You know,
Hmm.
that's one thing that he does a lot is contradict himself.
Yeah.
And I don't get, you know, why he runs, why he rage quits. I mean, I understand the questions get hot and you get flustered, but that's when you take a step back, you take a deep breath, and you just deal with it because you're in the hot seat for a reason. These
Hmm.
people are pissed for a reason.
yeah.
One thing I
They want
still
answers.
didn't understand, the people that were here earlier, does anybody understand when he said, because I asked him, did you call 911 or non-emergency talking about the FOIA request? And he said, oh, non-emergency. But then he went into this rant about uh, it was down or non-emergency. You couldn't get through at all or something. And he had to call 911. So that I didn't understand what he was trying to tell me. Did anybody in chat that was here
Okay,
understand?
so I do know that 911 does go down sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
non-emergency will work, or vice versa, because that has happened here multiple times.
Yeah.
Um, but uh, the screenshot that he showed said emergency number, and then I believe he sent a screenshot with lock. You can verify this of him calling the one
The
number. The
non-emergency number,
yeah,
yeah, for
yeah,
the police department that lasted, I think it was 6 minutes and something.
yeah. So but it doesn't show him calling 911 at the beginning, because he said that he had to call the emergency line. It did not
Wait.
show that.
So he did call twice?
I
Confused, sorry.
believe so. I believe so.
Separate
But
head.
I mean, if he's going to get the body cam footage, then this is all just academic at this point.
Yeah.
We'll
that's what I
find
was
out
thinking.
when we get the. I mean, fuck, I'll FOIA this shit if I have to. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
Kurt's in Michigan, I believe. He said a little while ago in the chats, he said it'd be about $25 for all that.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
It's not too bad. But like I said, with you and Ed, Bill, I fill in the blank, Matt, I can go on and on, that knows how to put that together for people to look at. I don't know how you guys do and put that out there. That would be,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would, and if he's right, hey, there it is with receipts
Right.
and everything,
Well, I don't know the whole thing with law. I don't have any problem believing he contacted law enforcement. I mean,
Oh yeah, I don't either. It's just some of the things about.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, but like I said, I guess we'll find out. I mean, we can. I can't even believe we're still talking about this.
I know. This wasn't
It-
planned, by the way. I just literally off the whim. Nobody was live, and I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to do, and I don't really go live. And I got my new hours because still got the free StreamYard. I just went live, so no thumbnail.
Yeah.
I don't think at all. So yeah, I just went live, and first we had Vic up, and then we had Shep, which is for the Bsox community. I don't know what that community is called. He's a radio type guy. He's usually pretty cool and pretty funny, but he did say something kind of weird, and I didn't know it too much because I had trouble seeing the chat because I don't have my glasses. But I guess some people in chat were upset with him, which I was just kind of shocked at the point because he was talking about 2 nurses in a hospital and rubbing his butt and his shoulders, and I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And I know that he does that as, like, to the best of my knowledge, he does it for comedy. He twists things, you know what I mean? That's kind of his schnick, if you will. But I guess he got mad and he rage quit. So there was that. And
You're just having people rage quit all over the place, Jeff.
Right.
I wonder why, Jeff. I wonder why.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What the hell, bro?
My name is Jeff.
By the way, Gabby, hi.
Hey, what's up, Gabby? Gabby
Gabby.
girl's in the house.
I wasn't looking at chat. Is that
So-
Barb?
Yeah, Barb's in here.
The fuck is she doing in here?
I don't fucking know.
Barb.
Another one that can't get the point that people don't like you. Go away. What?
Oh, the one with the purple avatar inside the black circle.
Yeah,
Hold on, why are you telling me to hush, Gabs? God,
Hey,
so mean to me.
Chris Slimish. Whoosh.
What?
Chris LaRoche. Chris LaRoche.
Mike Saha is live on the internet right now. He's a targeted individual.
Fuck Mike Saha.
Dude, I went in there, made 3 comments, and I found out later on somebody in chat told me, I think it was Lala, told me that I could be wrong, but I think it was Lala that told me that he raged at my comments. All I literally said was something to the nature of hello, good morning, or something. And I said, keep studying, bro, or something of that nature. Keep studying, man. Not being mean, just saying keep studying, man. And he raged, I guess, at my comments. I'm like, okay.
Mike Saha is very sensitive.
Very. I can't do the voice.
You must have proper punctuation to talk to Mike Saha.
To the Mike Saha.
Yeah, it's the
Get
Mike
down.
Saha.
Get down. It's not a tumor.
Okay, you starting to sound like Arno, Austrian,
That's-
not Sweden.
But that's the thing, though. He sounds
That's what
like
he sounds like. Yeah.
yeah. He sounds like Arnie.
He sounds. Yeah, he sounds like Arnold a little bit.
He's got that English accent mixed with the Austria. I guess that kind of makes like a Swedish accent. I don't know.
Hey, look, we have a Swedish chef in here too.
What's up, Swedish chef? Is that the real Swedish chef?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know who Swedish chef is, so
not sure. No subs or anything. I've seen him around.
Hmm.
Hey, there's Bsox. What up, though? You want to come up? The link is in the pinned description. Dude, did you hear what happened, Locke, today with that Sam Hill piece of shit? Did to
Oh
Bsox?
God, no! Sam Hill's in the hot seat again.
He's a piece of shit, man.
Oh,
What he
he's
did
a
to
piece of shit
Bsox.
now. Why? What do you do now?
Calling Bsox a creep, and they just attacked him. I guess I didn't get to see it, but it was several hours or something. Come on up, Bsox, please. Seriously, the link's in the pinned description. They attacked him, and then so I went on Bsox's stream today with a bunch of other people earlier today, and then Sam did a stream and tried to say that what Bsox said was criminally this and criminally that, and they took the narrative and completely blew it completely out of proportion from what I've been told that was said on it. Sam Hill does not provide receipts at all. So I just went in there and asked. I said, "Hey, can he show the video, aka receipts? So I could hear all sides of the story." Because there's also accusations with him being a creep towards a 19-year-old. So Sam Hill, that is, being a creep towards a 19-year-old Lizzie, who I know from panels over at Bsox's as well. So
What do you mean being a creep towards her?
I guess he was sending her DMs asking about some weird fetishes and just being creepy towards her. And she has a boyfriend and he's married. So.
Well, that's all right. They'll be friends again tomorrow.
That's sad but true. Oh my God.
It's true, man. I mean,
I know. It's like Lexi Lou. You've probably seen her over there quite a bit. She's really actually a good lady. She's a mod in almost every channel. She told me that too. She's like, Jeff, she's like, as I was like, I really don't know the whole story. Can somebody give it to me like in a paragraph, something? She goes, Jeff, it's basically the same shit that the guys do every night. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
It seems like every night they pick somebody and he's the bad guy, and
yeah.
then the next day somebody else is the bad guy and they pick on them for a while. I don't know. It's fun, I guess. But yeah.
Getting their rocks off.
Pretty much. I don't think there's ever anything actually like worth coming at somebody over, but who knows?
Yeah. Hey, I think you went live last night. I actually slept all night for the first time. I had remember you talked about having the best sleep after your first catch?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what did it, but something. I had probably the best sleep I've ever had in months, and I slept pretty much all night.
Nice.
To early this morning. But I saw you were live. I think it was last night. Am I correct? Was it last night? You were live?
Yep.
Are you going live again tonight for your Sunday stream or no?
I don't know. I doubt it, but who knows?
Come on. Lock streams are the best. You and Ed's, I think, are my favorites.
Yeah. I mean, I could. I don't have a problem with it. It wasn't my plan, but whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be pushy. I just drop Lock's link, everybody. Dude, your streams are fire. When Bad Guy, he always says the comment section is where it's at. For a while, I didn't really quite get it. I do now. I have to say, I'm having a lot of fun in the comment section. Not that I don't have fun on panel. I'm just saying I do have fun in the comment section. Yeah, your comment section's fire.
Yeah.
And the sounds, oh shit! Especially when Jay Silly's up there.
Jay Silly hadn't been up there for a while.
Oh, are you the one that's been doing the sound effects?
Well, yeah, dude.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that like a program I can download if I want to do it too, or is it like a little attachment thing?
It's a program that I think it's like $17 for 3 months.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's fun. I don't know. Some people don't like it, but whatever.
I like it. I think it makes it more exciting, more funny at the same time.
Yeah, it's just something to play around. Ever since Jay Silly did that day, it's like, it's kind of cool. Let me try that. But
the best one is the one where he says, "It is at this moment he knew he fucked up."
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Right there, exactly.
What up, Bsox?
Bsox.
Bsox in the house. We got your back, buddy.
Just woke up, guys. I passed out drunk earlier.
Oh, that's why you didn't come back to the stream. That's why we bailed, dude.
I passed out in the shower. Cold shower, guys.
Damn.
What happens?
Did Sam private his stream after bashing you? He bashed me a little bit too, I have to say.
He's still alive.
He's still live?
You? God, I thought he loved you, Jeff.
Yeah, because I was up there with an ex-porn bomber, and I'll tell the story. What's his name? Not Lay Geno. He actually come up to me on panel and said, "Jeff, you made me realize something I never thought about before." And he went to the whole thing. He says, "I will never porn bomb ever again," and we have a mutual respect on panel. So that's it. Long story short. So, but Sam has about 4 active porn bombers on this panel all the time. So if he wants to call me out on being on panel with Bsox because Lay Geno is on there, or Tiffany with Lay Geno, he wants to call me out for that, when we have a mutual peace and a mutual agreement and a mutual respect, he knows that I don't go for porn. I can't stand it, and I'm completely against it, and he respects that, But yeah, go ahead, Bsox. Tell, if you could, what happened in a nutshell.
They just, because I told all 3 of them I'd slap the shit out of them. That's pretty much that's their threats that they said I made. Did I say that? Yes, I kind of did say that I'd slap them.
One of the last things
I would.
Bsox, when you were passed out, now that I know you were passed out, I guess when you were passed out, the last thing I heard Sam say, this is the kind of narrative they twisted. You threatened to break Reb's neck.
No. I threatened to slap him so hard I'll break his jaw. I didn't say I'd snap his neck.
Yeah.
This guy said he put an AK-47 in my face.
Sorry, I had to cough. I had to mute.
And
yeah.
Demonetized.
That was a long time ago.
Locke, you really need to make a sound clip of that.
If they threatened you with a pew-pew, I guess we'll call it, holy hell, they're complaining about you supposedly threatened to go over there and beat their ass or something of that nature, even though it was just a hypothetical, I assume, threat.
Yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't even bring that word out of my mouth saying that I'm going to do something like that to somebody. So I said I'll slap them.
Explain why they were calling you a creep, a pedo, or whatever the hell.
Oh, they were calling me a creep. Oh, because I ask women to marry me.
Oh, you do that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get what the problem is. It ain't like I'm sitting here forcing myself like David Walsh or,
And the women you're telling us to are the ones we personally know, right?
The ones that I say it to, I have made donations. So, I mean, it's and when you make a donation, you can hit on me or like. I don't want to sound like a for lack of a better word, a slut or whatever. But,
man whore.
yeah, and I mean, these are just they're people that usually make donations. I usually go in their chat and I say, "Hey, will you marry me? I love you."
Mhm.
Is that really creepy?
As long
Yes.
as they don't take it as being creepy and they're your friends. But on the
I
other
mean,
hand, if you don't know
most girls
them,
like it.
then Toe is right. It'd be creepy. But to the best of my knowledge, that's why I was kind of asking, isn't it women that you and I both know pretty
Yeah,
well?
it's
Okay.
all women that's either
We're
hit on me,
friends.
say I'm cute, or
Okay.
I'm out of here,
And,
y'all.
all
Y'all
right,
be safe.
man.
I
Hey,
scared
thanks,
them
Toe.
off.
Later, Toe.
Take it easy. Do you think, I mean, is none of them got upset about it or anything, did they?
Oh, Sam Hill was the only one that got upset about it.
That's all I needed to hear. Yeah, that leads me back to Sam Hill. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only guy. They scrutinized me for being sober. They scrutinized me for being drunk. Everything I do, that I get scrutinized for over there. So I mean, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, what's the deal with Sam and Lizzie? He DM'd her with some fetishes. Do you know more about that than I do?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Apparently, I believe not Tiff. I'm sorry, Lizzie. She's 19.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam, nobody knows, but we think he's in his 60s at least, or something, possibly.
Well, how old do you
And
got to be to see a Jim Morrison concert before you know?
yeah, exactly. He tries to say he's 37.
That was 1973, and I even looked it up. It was his last appearance.
I see. I was thinking that too. Why did Shep said 1970? And he's pretty. Or Russ, was it Russ that said 1970?
Yeah, it might have been 1970 or something.
I
It was
wasn't
in
even
the
born yet. I wasn't
Yeah.
even born yet.
You got to
So if
be a
he's,
teenager to get into one of those concerts or something.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, I would say 15 at least. I'm 16. I don't know what the age. I remember for me in the late 80s, it was 16.
Yeah.
So 70s, I don't know. He would have to be at least, golly, man, 20 years older than me. So if I'm 47, he would have to be at least 60s, you know?
Wow. Yeah, something don't add up. I don't even know, dude.
But
I don't even know the guy. I don't even really want to. You will never see me on his panel again.
yeah, I even offered to use this platform, my channel, for him and Lay Geno, because Lay Geno really had him rage quit. It was actually really funny. You have the clip too.
Yep.
That was good. I have to send Locksmith that clip. It is awesome. Really good clip. Oh, Sam was basically bawling, rage
Yeah.
quitting. I've never seen anybody that upset in my entire life on YouTube.
Wow.
Instant classic. And I
Oh,
was on the
we got
panel.
Brett here. What's
What's
up,
up,
Brett?
That's my buddy.
I known Brett
So Presley
before
says,
a
Jeff,
lot
we
of
need
people,
you. The guy's
actually.
caught one. What does that mean?
Wait, what now? I'm sorry.
Presley said, Jeff, we need you. The guy's caught one.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Hi, Presley. Hey. I don't know. Nice to meet you.
Presley's here. What's up,
Thought you knew
Presley?
who that. I thought you might know who that was, and that might be important. Guess
Oh,
not.
I
Gabby
appreciate
girl.
it.
Cat Eyes. Rob Plum. We got Thunder in the house.
Hey, thanks, Wolfpack. I appreciate that, brother. Much respect, man.
Kurt, what up, though?
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Bsox, you see Locksmith's first catch?
No,
Technically second. We'll say first.
that was last night, huh?
No,
not,
that was it Friday? It was
No, I
Friday,
didn't.
right?
Is it still up?
No,
yeah. Is
I
it?
had to take it down because of
Oh.
YouTube and their love for predators.
He'll put
Was
it
that
up
you
on
saying you
Rumble.
got into a high speed chase or something like that with the guy?
No, that was another catcher. No,
Oh, that would
but
have been golden, dude.
yeah, no, my guy just tried to play dumb and all that shit, but it was all right. It was a pretty solid catch, I guess. Not
Yeah.
bad
Oh,
for a firstie.
hey, Locksmith, did you get my text messages on your phone? Never even replied.
I don't know when.
The day of your catch, after your catch.
Do you remember
Oh,
me, Brent?
I might have. I don't know.
I just want to make sure I still have the right number. I was like, did I send it to the wrong person? I was like, at least a reply or something, or say, yeah, I got it. It's no big
Yeah,
deal.
I had a bunch of it. I don't know. I'll have to check. I probably did.
Well,
I haven't changed my number.
basically, I just said that 9 of my family members were watching, and if you get unknown donations, my brother is, I think, Orthodox Journey. He sent you 10. He said, like a boss lock or something like that.
Oh
That's my.
yeah, I made a list of that and shouted everybody out last night on my panel for the support. Yeah, that was much appreciated for sure.
Oh no! Oh yeah, we know that. It was just I just wanted to let you know. So you're like, well, if who is this? That's my
Right?
brother. My brother Brian. He's like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's
All
like,
right.
he goes, Locke didn't have anything against me. I was like, no, he does anything against you. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, I want to give him something. And so yeah, we were
That's
all
cool.
watching it. We had a lot of family here, so that was kind of cool. We watched on the big screen.
Right. Yeah, Bill Evans. She's already got another one kind of in the works. We're kind of working on the logistics of it right now. Hopefully this week. I'm
Oh
hoping.
wow.
But we'll see how. I guess there's an issue with where the decoy is and how they're gonna say that she's gonna get here and stuff like that. So, but yeah, for sure, man. I'm down. APP's
That's
keeping me
awesome.
busy, bro.
Yeah, the only thing that was wrong, and well, I shouldn't say wrong, that went bad on it was as far as the live stream goes, was the signal or the mic
Well,
or
it wasn't.
whatever it
No, it
was.
wasn't a signal. It was a fucking Bluetooth.
Okay,
But that was kind of my fault for not turning it off. I just didn't think about it.
But you will premiere a professional or like an edited copy to Rumble, right? And Twitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to edit. Editing's not my forte, but I do have the video from the other cameras, and there is some better audio to be had. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what program to use and all that shit. But I'll get it all sorted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's editing. I mean, if you want to do any editing, you have to have good software, and it's complicated and stuff. But I've got a kind of a simple program. I'm hoping maybe I can skate by with that, but we'll see.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, she paid $11.99 or something one time, and it gave her all the editing material she needed and non-copyrighted music. And she knows, she just does everything on her phone. She does it so fast, like a typewriter. I'm like, how in the world? And then Seven, you probably saw him grow as an editor. Remember the third one? Everybody couldn't stand the Atari noises.
yeah, that was.
And then the next one was really good, and it got better and better. And man, Seven, and he's editing those right now. He's re-editing from the lives for me to when I do the grand surprise live opening stream for Rumble. Those are going to be. I'm going to start putting those up. So
yeah, I'm going to start putting stuff on Rumble too. Rumble's got some technical issues. I tried to go live on Rumble last night, and it worked on Twitter and it worked on YouTube, but Rumble, I don't know. I got to go back and check all of that. So
Rumble said, "You out of here. We ain't having you locked."
Yeah, the problem is I actually pay for Rumble, so
damn, you pay for it too. Oh hell no.
Brother Evans, isn't
Yeah.
that the truth? You got to have that soup, and we had to have that cheesecake, and of course, got to have that coffee too. You know. Hey, Christy. Hey,
Yeah.
Journals of Awakening.
Do you use
Hey, Ted.
StreamYards on Rumble or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Is there a live chat on Rumble?
And then once I
Uh-huh.
start catching again, then I'll be doing.
Really?
I'm gonna try to go live just for the catch on this
Yeah. When's
platform.
your
I'm
next
gonna
catch,
try.
Jeff? You working
I
or
I can't
catching? What
right
you?
now, but
Uh,
hopefully soon. Yeah, yeah, next month after my biopsy, probably. Yeah. So, anyways,
right. Okay.
when I'm able to start catching again, I'm probably gonna try to go live for the catch on this platform, and then it'll be privatized immediately, and then immediately whatever download it or whatever it's called, and then have it edited, and then it'll premiere on Rumble and hopefully Twitter. That's what I plan on
Right.
doing, anyways. Because I actually thought about deleting my YouTube channel, to be honest with you, because it's like, why have it if I can't use it what I really wanted to use it for, anyways. But again, I know a lot of people don't want to believe this, and I have a hard time believing it too, but there are some people talking, I'm just saying, with them losing a lot of customers to Rumble and locals and other platforms. This happened to them last time they did something like this. Remember, they lost a lot of people to TikTok. That's how
Yeah.
TikTok got big. So
Well,
they
TikTok's worse about banning than YouTube.
now they are. Yeah. But before, so YouTube was like, okay, we'll chill, if you will, for a couple of years. We'll ease off, whatever. And I have a feeling, and I hope that that's going to happen. So I was like, you know what? Instead of deleting the channel, I'll just keep it here for a couple of those reasons. And plus, there's
Yeah.
a lot of videos up that I don't want to erase history. And then, if somebody wanted to use my channel, that's something I can discuss, like a big time catcher that like Alex or CC Unit or Cam or whatever, they're welcome. I wouldn't know what to do, but if they know how to do it, they're welcome to use my channel. Cam's used your channel before too, right, Rock?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you would
Yep.
know how that works. So
Mhm.
yeah, for stuff like that, or if Alex needs to throw some catches, I would be careful about those, honestly, because they already had me under a microscope. I don't know, but yeah, but say if somebody got a strike like Cam.
Well, YouTube's not the problem. Revenge. I mean, see, I thought YouTube was ran by Google. Well, it's not. It's ran by a little band of freaks on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
And if they don't like your content, you're done. So I thought Google ran YouTube, but it turns out no, it's some little freaks on Twitter. So I have zero confidence in this platform. Absolutely.
But I will say this, and don't say I'm Jeffing you or anything like that, because Edward knows the same person I'm talking about. So it's been on panel with this person. But I also know somebody that has a really good rapport with YouTube. So human rapport. So
Well,
that's
that's all well and good for them, but I can't get a fucking return email or a phone call or nothing. So as far as I'm concerned, they can kick fucking rocks.
I'll send you something in DM lock that might help you. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going by his word, obviously. I have seen him in action do some things, and it happened. So I was like, wow, okay, that really did work. But maybe
Well,
you could
I mean,
talk to him.
that may very well be, and that's great if it's onesie twosie. It's the culture that I have a serious
Yeah,
issue with, where
cancel
if
culture,
somebody doesn't like something, they just pull it down. Are they scared? Are they and then
jealous. Are they
they turn around
intimidated?
and bitch and piss and complain and moan that they're not making any money. Well, you're kicking off all your fucking creators. Of course, you're not making any money, you dumbasses. God,
Yeah.
it's so stupid.
Now,
Like,
I heard on a certain panel, I don't know which one, I honestly don't remember, that there was some odd million channels taken down in 2022.
Mhm.
Did you hear about that, or do you know the statistics on that exactly? I know it was 1 million or more.
Yeah, it's a lot. And here's the thing, some of those channels may be a little smaller, a little larger, or whatever. But when you add all that together, 1 million channels, if they all make
Hey, Jules.
$10, that's $10 million, and you're bitching about not making any money, but you're just kicking
Yeah.
people off because they drop an F-bomb or they do something that you find offensive. Well, who the fuck are you to judge
Yeah.
what's offensive or not, or excessive? They use words like excessive. Oh, excessive swearing. Well, what the fuck do you consider excessive? Be
Excessive, yeah.
specific when you make rules. You can't just say excessive.
Well, it's like the story I've told a couple times. There's a guy in the outdoors community I go to quite a bit. Al's in here. There's a couple in here. And this guy literally every morning live streamed himself fishing at his own lake or pond, whatever it was, in his canoe. Well, YouTube thought that he was restreaming the same thing every day, like the same video. No, he wasn't. He just was restreaming him fishing every day. And I think he had, and correct me, Al, if you're in here, if you know, I want to say he had 100K or 1 million plus subs. They just nuked his channel. No strike or nothing, just nuked it because they said.
Part of the problem too is that they're cheap and they're fucking lazy because, they're trying to get an AI to run everything.
Yeah.
And you can't just do that. AI isn't to that point yet.
Yeah.
I agree with researching it and trying it out and stuff like that, but don't let a bot go through and nuke 1 million channels and then turn around and bitch that you're not making any money. That's stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
come on.
It boggles my mind that they would nuke a channel with like any channel for that matter, but just like say for instance a channel that's really, I mean, Alex, there you go, or Justin Payne, like somebody like him or something, and just nuke it when they're making money, right? If there's, the love of money is not money, but the love of money is the root of all evil.
Well,
And
here's the thing: they don't even seem to like money. It's like, when you think about it, some YouTubers. Linus had a video about this the other day, and it was great. He's like, some people they start YouTubing and they get good and they buy equipment and they hire staff and they, it becomes income for people. It's their livelihood. And then some fucking worthless ass goddamn stupid bot comes along. Oh, just delete it.
Yeah.
Like, really? And then
or
you want
Alex,
people loyal to your platform? Fuck you.
right? Or as Alex said, some blue-haired liberal.
Or that. Either one. I'd rather have the bot, to be honest with you, but I digress. It's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid, and it's like they're in this ivory tower. They don't listen to people. People are complaining about this and this and this, and then they change the dislike button that nobody fucking cares about. It's like they're running it from a different planet or something. It's really weird. It's California. What do you expect?
Did you read and see the new terms we had to accept as monetized channels?
Yep.
And the terms, the new TOS is pretty ridiculous, isn't it?
It's all ridiculous. It's all ridiculous.
You can't win in this platform. Alex is right.
Here's the thing, though.
You just can't win.
Everybody's going to go over to Rumble, and that's great. When Rumble gets any size to it, it'll be the same fucking thing.
But
I had hopes for Twitter, but they're pulling catchers off of Twitter now too. So,
what's up, Josh Jules? No, I'm not
apparently
sleeping.
Elon was full of shit when he said all that. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, I will say this, Lon.
Back farting out meth clowns? What? That's a great name.
Thal. Yeah, okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Darn it. That's my memory thing. Shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess Rumble will be a nice fill-in, but until somebody comes along with enough money and enough know-how to make a platform that has any modicum of free speech, this is what we get.
Yeah.
It's that fucking easy. It's like, oh, you dropped an
Well, no.
F-bomb. We're demonetizing
What I wanted to say
you.
was,
Really, bro?
Hold on, before I forget, Locke, is Ben, B-I-N, Ben, military veteran, Marine veteran, good guy, been on your panel. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he lives either the neighborhood or the area of the owners of Rumble. And Alex actually has human communication with locals, I believe. And I watched his unboxing. They sent him a box with a bunch of gifts, Alex. That was a cool stream. His mom was on there too. Not on camera, but she was there to say hi to everybody, Alex's mom. It was kind of cool. But from what I understand, that Alex says it too. He says that bread catchers would never get removed ever from Rumble or locals.
Well, not now. See, I guess at this point, I kind of have trust issues with social media in general. It's always, YouTube was the same way when it was younger. It was, you could get away with a lot of stuff, and it's like Linus said, that's fine if you have a channel and like some of the gamers, they drop F-bombs, they curse. It's part of the experience. And if you don't like it, totally get that. Don't watch. Why demonetize the person? Hell, there may be an advertiser out there for a gaming mouse that they're down for that. They don't care about F-bombs. Let them, it's a group of people trying to control another group of people. It's the same old fucking story, and it's probably never going to change.
Yeah.
It's just depressing as hell.
Hey, brother Bill Evans, I agree. Ben is a heck of a guy. I have a
Ben's
lot
awesome.
of respect for. I have so much respect for him, and that picture of him and Emery, I can never get his name right, but from Full Metal Jacket, that is priceless.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Isn't that a band? Full Metal Jacket?
No, remember the movie, the drill sergeant?
Yeah. Oh.
He got a picture when he was in the military.
Only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't
Steers
much
and
look like
queers
steer to
come
me, so
from
that kind of
Texas.
narrows it down.
I remember Mail Call. You guys remember Mail Call?
Yeah. Mail Call was awesome on the History
That
Channel.
was one of my favorite when I was a kid. That was one of my favorite things to watch when I got out of school.
Our Lee can do no wrong, man.
My son-in-law's got me
Gunny.
Who? Oh yeah.
Gunny, yeah.
Yeah, he got a picture. Ben got a picture of him right next to him at the military ball or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Something. That is so cool, man. That is so cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Yep.
And he's real humble, about everything too. But yeah, if Ben has a lot of, I guess that's why I'm saying this. If Ben has a lot of trust in them, Rumble, the owners, I guess, then I have trust in them,
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's kind of all we have right now. So we don't have a whole lot of choice.
Right.
If I'm honest, you can't fucking stay here. This place fucking sucks, but
yeah, YouTube's
then you get on
down,
Rumble and you have a stream and there's 4 people watching. It's like, yeah, boy, what good is that?
Do you have the feeling that I have, where it almost, to me, in the catching community, it feels to me like it's a ghost town now on YouTube?
Yeah, to a point. Yeah, well, yeah.
It
because the Twitter, I won't say that word.
Yeah,
but the Twitter people, we'll call them. I don't even think they're people. They're fucking scumbags. Have decided that every catching channel except for Tommy is a piece of shit, and they banded together these, I don't know, 10 or whatever people, and they mass report shit, except for Tommy.
Yeah.
So, Tommy can thrive, but everybody else is getting the chokehold. And YouTube's letting it happen, which makes YouTube the biggest cucks in the universe.
Here's what happened for those who don't know. So what happened with me is I had a video. It was the Elena video, by the way, and the excuse was bullying and harassment on the LGBT whatever community. Right?
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
That's what it was. Okay, so that was taken. So then I put all of them into because I'm still learning. I put them all into privatized except for Chris because he just ran the last one we did with Edward being the backup on that one. So I was thinking they can't really get this because you can't even really see his face. We had to carefully screenshot a whole bunch just to get like something. You know what I mean? And they didn't mess with it. But what then they took a video down, which is I believe it was catch number 2, Darian, which the cops showed up. No, it was Todd, the one when you can't see the cops, they just called him the phone. Long haired dude. The night after Elena, that night later on.
Right.
That I don't remember their name hardly. Sorry.
At the apartment
Yeah.
complex. Mm-hmm.
So that was taken out of private. So then I put him under unlisted, including the Chris. I took it out of public and put it directly to unlisted. And then I woke up the next day and they took whatever it was down. I don't remember. I think number 2, Darian. And then my brother was like, hey, they're investigating your channel, just delete them all. So I did, and I almost forgot. It took me about a half hour. I forgot about the lives. All the lives were still unlisted. I was like, but they didn't even mess with them though. But I went ahead and took them all because I know that 7 has the lives backed up. I'm pretty sure that you do, and somebody else said they do as well. And so. But yeah, 7 has everything, the lives and everything. See, he's gonna edit all those to make them a little longer because there's not as much suppression of speech, on Rumble. So, not too long, but maybe like 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. I don't know. 7's doing his thing. I don't know until it's done.
Right.
So. And then once I'm able to start catching again, Lord willing, obviously, if I don't have to go through radiate, whatever, I don't know. But I have to wait. So whenever I find that out, and I start catching again, then I can, after those are put in there, I can start doing the new ones,
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been looking at chat too much. Sorry about that. Hey, is FCC in here?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to mod FCC. I have a respect for him coming on your panel, and now he's becoming a regular on panel. Actually, very intelligent. Actually, wanted to give him a wrench.
Yeah.
Hey,
sure.
trust no one.
What up, Matt? What are you doing in here, bro? You slumming?
Oh, Matt's in here. What's up, Matt? What's up, Matt? Matt's a good dude.
Hey, trust.
It's just his streams are so early in the morning. For me, I'm different time zone a little bit, but I try to catch Matt's streams. I like the way he does his streaming. He's one of my top. You and Ed, and Matt, and Damone, bad guy. Yeah, you guys are all good streamers.
Yeah, Matt's a bona fide gatekeeper.
That word. People were calling me that, and then somebody called Bsox the gatekeeper of his community too. Was it today, Bsox?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
No, I get attacked everywhere I go, guys. So in that community, I'm sick of it. They got to give me a paid appearance now, people.
Somebody called you a gatekeeper, though, dude. I don't remember who it was, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of that word.
There we go.
I don't even know. What is that? What the heck is even that, folks?
It's like the jail. We have what's called a gate. It's many different terms, to be honest with you. It's in the Bible actually too. Somebody who's like decides it's basically like tyranny in a sense.
Yeah, like I can decide who the hell comes and goes in this stupid community. Like, bro, I have no control. You ban somebody, 5 seconds they make another account and they're back.
Like Nevea, aka.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Again, YouTube, they have no focus on security or preventing helicoptering and all that shit, but they got rid of that dislike button so people don't get their feelings hurt. Good.
I know, right?
Bro.
What's up, Sean Americana? LB, what's up? Mr. X, how's it going? Da.
Gatekeeps against Barb. No, I don't gatekeep against her. I just don't like her. You can mod her, have her on your page. You can do whatever you want. Fly out there and finger bang her for all I care. I just don't like her. Which means nothing, really. I mean,
shoot. I wasn't looking to see if somebody's back. Hey, if you guys do come up, let me know in chat because that way I can.
Turn the beep on, Jeff. Told you.
I don't know how.
Go to settings.
Honestly, even on my phone, I can do this. I should have went to my computer. I'm dumb.
I mean, I've never done it on a phone, but yeah, probably somewhere.
I can't do it on my phone. It won't let me. I don't want to accidentally end the stream. Yeah. That's okay. My fault. I learned. I'll remember next time.
Yeah, I thought you already had that. It makes that little noise when somebody comes into the basement.
Nope. Yeah, I always wondered, so next time I'll just set it up before, the settings. I still want to get the Nightbot going, but every time I try it, it just starts timing out everybody or banning them or whatever. It goes
Well, that's
crazy.
because you got to go through and configure all the filters and stuff. You can't just leave it at default because, it'll ban people for making smiley faces and shit.
Yeah, the emoji. That was one of the biggest things.
Yep. Well, you can turn that off or set it lower or whatever. I just turned all that shit off. I basically made it so Nightbot can never time out or ban anyone in my channel. I use it for the links and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
See, that's what I want it for. I don't want to have any ability to time anybody out or ban anybody. Maybe a warning for something real bad.
Take the time and set it up.
Yeah.
It takes time and effort. But yeah, if you don't do it, it'll just time out everybody.
Is that you at the drill there, Locke?
Yeah, I'm drilling.
Working on an actual locksmith situation. Have you ever had? Oh, gotcha. Have you ever had to do something like, what do they call them? Like a safe, like a real powerful safe, like in a bank or in a private home, for example, or somebody, whatever. The electronics nowadays. I don't know if you do that or not, or if it's strictly key. I'm sure you do both, right?
Sure.
So, say if somebody's safe or like a bank safe, you're able to do that as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a guy with a safe. It was a good quality gun safe. It wasn't one of those cheap Walmart ones, and it took me 7 hours to get into it.
7 hours.
It had 7 drill points and relockers and all kinds of crazy shit, glass packs and all kinds of stuff in it. So yeah, it took a while. That was expensive.
I was gonna say, so what would something like that cost the customer?
I think it was $1,200. So
holy hell!
But
damn.
You had to get into it. It was, and he called around and got other prices and called me back and was like, "Yeah, you're like half of what the other cheapest one was."
Yeah.
So, it's an all day job, and I'm a smaller company, so I don't have a problem spending a day playing with a safe. I can do that.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried the new thing on YouTube?
The heart emoji thing?
No, the go live together. Says new.
I haven't, but I think Bill or Locke or somebody did, right? Locke, am
Yeah,
I not
Bill
mistaken?
tried that, and you have to put the link in Discord or some stupid shit. Of course, it's basically unusable.
Oh, especially if it's only can go to Discord. You can't send it Insta.
I don't think he could. He tried to send it through email and Insta, and nothing worked. And he finally got it to work one time on Discord, and the person came up, and it worked. But what a pain in the dick, man. I mean, it's as usual. It's a fail. You know, they work on something stupid like that. We have StreamYard. We don't need that. What we need is never mind. I'm not whatever.
Oh shit!
It's like they're on a different planet, just rolling the dice and saying, "Hey, what do you think they might want?" Not listening to any of the feedback they get. It's infuriating. How do you run a business like that?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
A lot of stuff makes no sense. What can I say?
And then every day you hear this person from YouTube say, "We're not making any money." Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Taking down millions of channels.
Yeah,
allegedly.
it's like, yes, Mr. X. Chuckles got helicoptered again.
Really?
Yeah. I was on her stream and she was like, I'm going to let this person up, but I'm scared. And I'm like, well, here's what you do. You know, you let them up and then you focus on somebody else real quick and wait till they talk or whatever and get, find out who it is and stuff. And so she's like, okay, so she let him up and then she never changed her screen. I'm like, focus on you, focus on me, focus on bad guy or something. And she never did. And sure enough, it was a helicopter.
Oh boy.
Yep.
And once again, sorry, if there's somebody that tried to come up, I apologize again. But yeah, just say it on chat, that way I can see it better. But yeah, it's getting bad. I don't know why so many people are helicoptering, but it's just getting really, really bad in every community, by the way.
Well, part of the problem is YouTube offers zero security. You
Right.
know, you can't IP mask anybody. You can ban somebody. They come right back. It's the same name. It's ridiculous how little security there is on this platform. It's just laughable.
There should be, like
we don't
a delay.
have a dislike button, so your feelings won't get hurt.
Right.
I mean, if this platform isn't made in California, I'll eat my hat.
Right?
Feelings got hurt, guys. We'll take away the dislike button, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
California. Everybody gets a participation. Participant. My goodness.
Mr. X, that's racist. You racist. Oh, shit. Yeah, porn bombers.
Mr. X is cool, right? I haven't modded.
Dude, that just takes a special kind of asshole.
Yeah, see, that's one thing that me and that lay Geno, we talked. He told me. I mean, he came to me. He humbled himself and came to me and said, "Look, I never thought about, that children could be watched or how it could be sexually offensive to anybody. Fill in the blank." And he goes, he just thought of it as, oh,
well, if you didn't think of that ahead of time, you probably shouldn't be out of the friggin' hospital. If you're that out of touch and that's stupid, you couldn't figure out, hey, putting my weenie on somebody's live stream might offend somebody. Come on, dude.
Yeah. But he said that I made him realize all that, and that's why he said he's never going to do it again, and he had a lot of respect, and felt bad, But yeah, you're right. And there's so many people that are doing it too. That's the thing. You hear of like some bigger name YouTubers that have like 100 or whatever K, plus subs or whatever, that are doing it to each other. Like they're mad at somebody. So they'll go to their panel and porn bomb it and then report the channel, right? And then that person will do that back to them. It's like, what the hell? Why
Right.
that? Why resort to that?
Who
That
knows?
makes no sense.
Because they're fucking room temperature IQ people, apparently. But whatever.
I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't know. It's just maybe the way I was raised. I don't know. I personally don't get it.
Yeah. Well, again, it's people using YouTube's ridiculous rules against them, which again makes YouTube the biggest cucks. Like,
Yeah.
if I
They're
don't like a
cocks,
channel,
folks. They're fucking cucks.
I can get a channel taken down in 5 minutes. There's lots of
Yeah.
ways, and none of those ways should work, but they do. You know,
Yeah.
if I wanted to, I could take channels down. I just don't care. I don't want to. I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
But they use
agree
those
with
techniques, and YouTube knows that they're happening because they've released press releases acknowledging it, but they fix the dislike button. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
What are you guys having for
Makes
dinner
sense.
tonight?
Actually, I don't know, to be honest with you.
Just a second, and I'll tell you.
I got Chinese food coming, folks.
I'm having chicken Florentine and farfalla.
Or
It's like a it's like a pasta kind of
fancy.
chicken pasta kind of thing.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be fire. Can't wait.
Damn.
Holy shoot, what just happened, guys? Something happened in my light. I'm blinded, folks. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Bsox, did you pay your electric bill?
Oh, look at that account name. Wait, hold on, guys. Look at that account name. That's hilarious. Let me put it up there. Sam Hill. Hold on. Where's it at?
Sam Hill lets men finger his anus, oh boy.
No, let's see. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Damn it. Why can't I find it now?
It's right there, Jeff.
There it is.
God damn.
That is
Sam Hill, why you let men do that to you?
Name Jeff.
That is hilarious. Sam Hill lets men.
Liptars, losers, no job, and trash.
I guess I ain't
free
gonna
is
king
disgusting.
shame him, I guess.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh shit, that was funny.
I can't even get mad at that. I got so mad at that guy earlier.
Edis
Dude,
Wasabi. Okay.
the stream you deleted, I have never seen you that and I know it was real, that's what I'm saying, emotionally angered, because it was a real anger. Like you were being real. And
yeah, I'm
I've
not gonna
never
take
seen you
anyone
that
calling
pissed
me a
before.
creep.
Right? And you could see the emotion, honestly. You could see the emotion in that, and that was for real. Yep.
I told him, for real, I'm gonna slap you in the face.
Well, I didn't see that part. I'm talking about the one you did. I think it was earlier today. The one you deleted after a while.
Oh, the one with the monologue for an hour or whatever?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I ran my mouth for about an hour, didn't I? I can't really remember much.
Eating communist.
I think Rod.
Well, I remember it. I was sober for that part. I just don't remember the rest.
There were some people from this community that were there too that saw it. I don't know if it was Rod Plum, but I think Bill was in there. Yeah, because we showed his pictures. He sent me some pictures to show on the panel of the snow. Bill Gangbang, Bill.
Gangbang.
And then I think Gabby Girl was in there for a little bit, and I think Bad Guy was in there for a while. I can't remember who else came in, but yeah, I've never seen you that pissed
good time
before,
on
but it was
Locksmith's channel earlier.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know. Of course, like I said, I actually slept all night last night. So, yeah.
Well, that was this morning, I thought.
In fact, Locksmith remembers because he said, "Doctor on board," and my name is Jeff because I made like maybe 5 comments in the end of the stream or something.
Yeah.
Doctor on board. My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
I had to, man. I was like right at 12 hours.
Well, you went over by a couple seconds. That I'm worried. I was like, "Oh shit!" It went like to 12:07 or something.
Oh no.
That's why I was worried.
Yeah, that last
I hope
7
you.
seconds of content, that was gold, man. I can't lose that.
No, it's not about that. If you go over 12 hours, it either deletes that stream completely or it only gives you a few hours or snippets of it. That's what I've been told.
No, it gives you the first 12 hours. You can download it, or you can
Okay.
review it. But again, I've seen streams that are 20 some hours long, 30 hours long. It
See,
depends
I
on who
have
you
two
are, who
recently.
you know, all that shit.
Yeah, because I've seen somebody do a 24-hour and like some seconds stream. I'm like, how in the world is that up?
They know
I
somebody
don't know.
or something, obviously.
Oh, and what's with the emojis now? I'm seeing on some of these channels where it has like a heart, and you can click it, and you get to choose like a thumb up, a smiley face, the sunglass, the whatever, the heart, and it goes up like on Instagram, I guess, or
Oh, I
TikTok,
have
wherever the hell
no idea.
people have it on the YouTube channels now. I'm starting to see more and more of it, and I asked them in the comments if they ever read it. I'm asking. And a couple of people just said, "Oh, I programmed it that way. I set it up that way in YouTube Studio or something." I'm like, I've never seen that. Not that
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
care about it, but I just curious, you know. It's like, how the hell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows?
I got a great community post for this guy.
For who?
For my buddy Sam Hill. I got a great one for him.
Oh, okay.
I'm about
Share
to
with the
mess him
class.
up. I'm gonna name it like he named his title, me, but it's gonna be different.
What's up, Sabby? Lock, did you trade Sabby for Jeff? Jeff and Lock. You
Did I trade Savvy
did
for Joe? What?
did HVAC and sewn them guys pissed?
That's kind of weird. I don't know.
We're not part of the conversation, so we're lost. There was somebody I meant to say hi to earlier, and I didn't. And I apologize. I hope I didn't upset them. Good people, actually. I can't remember who it was now. Well, anyways, I don't really have much else to really talk about. If somebody else is going to go live, that's cool or whatever. I think I'm going to shut her down. It's been, gosh, I don't know how long. 3 hours and 22 minutes.
Okay.
So, anybody else going to go live after this, or anybody know?
Oh, I have no idea.
Alrighty.
I thought, is Bad Guy, is he not going live? I think he said he wasn't. I forget.
Hey, no problem, Sean. Oh, bad guy might have a live tonight. All right.
Yeah, I need a Bad Guy live in my life right now.
He
Just
doesn't go
saying.
live as much as he used to. I don't think. Or am I wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, he hasn't been going live much. Maybe he's working or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, he's been driving all the way to Texas and Mexico, hasn't he? Or is it no? Mexico is his off time. He goes down there for.
Yeah, he's been filling in for another driver doing the Texas run.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's probably tired and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming over here. It was kind of a weird stream. Of course, Locke, you're used to things going from one subject to the next, to another, to another, to another. But yeah, for this one, it was like 3 or 4 different subjects. It kind of had a weird
It
turn.
happens. It happens. I do
It
wish
makes it
Todd would have stayed
interesting.
up here and like he needs to. I don't care whose panel it is, but he needs to go on a panel and just or his own. You know,
Yeah.
fire up your own panel and don't let anybody up. Just go through the chat, read the question, answer the question, read the question, answer the question. That way, at the end of it, people are like, "Well, he answered all the questions." Now, whether they believe you or not, whatever, but you got to answer the questions at least. I mean,
Yeah.
because
Like I
I
said,
think that's what people are
just
upset with.
just
All
get
right,
Kind of
guys.
just
I'm
feel
gonna
like
go
they're
eat
left
some
get the
hanging.
Chinese
FOIA
food.
request. All right, Bsox. You take care, man. Appreciate it.
Peace out, YouTube. Love y'all.
Peace.
Good night.
Later.
Good night. Yeah, I think if he gets a FOIA request on everything that we discussed, and then of course as far as the whole donation for the suit thing, the receipts for that subject as well, and then gives them to you guys, somebody that knows what they're doing to put it out there the right way. You know, you or Bill or Edward. I know Bill don't like me. He's probably mad at me for that short time we had one little argument, if you will, in one of my community post comment section. But yeah, but I still
Bill doesn't like.
Bill's Bill.
Don't worry about Bill. Just give him a little hand job. He'll be fine. Smack him around a little. Put a ball gag on
So
him. Fuck him.
yeah, I was
He'll
gonna
be all
say
right.
I'll send him a new ball gag. Maybe it'll make him happy.
Yeah,
I don't
send
have
a
a
note.
problem with Bill, but he has a problem with me. He said, I'll never want Ryan or Jeff or whatever on my panel. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. That's cool. I won't go on your panel then. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he's listening, Bill, I have nothing against you. I'll just leave it at that. I don't have anything against you. So just want to make that clear, you know.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Just,
well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. All right, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know who's
I
going live
appreciate
next,
you.
man. It's probably not going to be me though, but then again,
Okay.
I may. Who knows?
We'll see what happens, I guess, right?
Yep.
All right. Well,
All
I
right.
appreciate you
Later,
coming up,
Jeff.
Locke. Later.
Later, chat.
All right. If anybody wants to drop any links before I shut her down, you guys can do that now. We'll give it till, yes, we'll go to 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it's less than 3 minutes here, and I'll stop it. So if you guys want to drop any links, or somebody can also drop like the bad guy, locksmith, Predcatcher News and Drama, Bill's channel, the one Damone, the ones that go live quite a bit. That's cool. Cap, all them. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys coming too. I really do. Maybe I'll do another live or two before my situation next month. It's kind of fun. Sorry that happened earlier. I didn't know, he was going to say something kind of weird. But I honestly think he's just being a comedian. That's what he does. So he's kind of, but in this community, that is kind of weird. So, hey, Brett, appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Maybe I'll see you in one of the morning coffee things over at Timmy's channel again soon. It's always fun. It's always fun over there. Hey, Freya090, thank you. Appreciate it. Again, you guys just drop your links and we'll end it here in just about a minute and a half or so, a little less than a minute and a half. Thanks, Jeff. Go to Sabby's. Okay. Is that where she's going live? Okay. Can somebody drop Sabby's link, please? Maybe I missed it. I'm looking at StreamYard now, so I'm not looking at the actual YouTube. Okay. Frogger dropped it. Good. Can I pin that, Frogger? Yeah. I think I can pin that, right? Let's see. Let me pin. No. Okay. I have to do it for my laptop. But yeah, you can just keep posting if you want, man. So everybody's going to Sabby's. That's the one. Let me get the link right here and pin it. So I'm going to pin it real quick. If it'll let me, yeah, replace pin message. So there we are. So yeah, Sabby, that's where everybody's going next. She's awesome. Go over there, give her a sub, like, all that good stuff if you would, please. And I'll see you guys over there. So I'll say hasta la pasta. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good night, and I will see y'all over. I'll probably be over there myself. Take it easy.